I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, ack.
Enter, brother.
That's right. Come on in. And with that password, you now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 2, not 3, not 4.
Thank you, LeBron.
Not 5.
No matter how you listen in, Fox Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, Sirius XM Channel 83.
Wow.
And now live
We'll do it live
on YouTube.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
There you go.
That last one, I'm telling you.
Do it.
Eardrums
Just
exploding.
do it.
There you go. Say my name.
Rob Parker.
Say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
And we are indeed the odd couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, on this Worship Wednesday.
Praise him.
And you will need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk radio show on the planet. At least when people are still awake.
Only time it counts, Rob.
That's right. Write it down. Commit it to memory. 877-99 on Fox for you layman guys who can't do the numbers and letters together.
QWERTY, not trigonometry.
877-996-6369. And if you hear feedback on the line, it's your own fault. It means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you call in here and have a problem with what me or Kelvin say to you, tough because...
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
That's right. All right, let's go. Big show. Let me welcome in my co-host who came in with no handcuffs on, Kelvin Washington.
Kelvin.
I ran up out of there, though. So just saying, if some doors, you get the bamming on the doors or something, FBI, might be your boy. Man, could my day have been more patriotic? Voted, jury duty selection. I was an American. Yesterday. America. All day. I sat up there, Rob, for 9 hours. It was like somebody who didn't have game with the ladies, 9 hours and didn't get selected.
So
I just literally just sat there.
So they didn't. I'm surprised that they just didn't let you go immediately once they found out what you did.
And I'm wondering if that's so. I said that at the other job, and everyone went, "Oh no, they'll still choose you now," because so many people have gotten, I think, COVID. My job situation has been a lot of stuff nowadays that they're desperate to get people. And so when I thought the same thing, you thought, they'll do. I'm a news anchor. I do a national radio show. They'll be like, no, we can't have them. Maybe that's why I was part of the extras. It was about, if there were 100 plus people, give or take 120 or something, it was about 30 of us, 25 that just sat all day. We were the extras. And if a judge said, hey, I need a new pool of jurors, they would have gotten us, but they didn't. So
I would have said, all I'm going to tell you is I know when somebody's guilty. All I got to do is look at them.
Right off the bat. They'll be like, Next. Listen, they're so desperate. They might be like, all right, cool. Can you start Wednesday?
That's what I
Have you ever served?
I've gotten out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's always, for me, when I was covering the NBA in New York and I went before it, and I just said, I'm a beat writer and I travel with the team. It's just not a good time for me to come. You know what I mean? Now and in the off season, he said, all right, when the season's over, he says, but you're covering the New Jersey Nets. In reality, their season's already over. I'm like,
funny,
wow,
Judge.
Okay,
Judge.
Very nice. He was right because they were bad back then in those days. So, all right, so much to do, so little time. Let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew because we wouldn't be able to do this fine radio program without him. Rob G is our producer. Rob's all slicked out tonight. You know, got the jacket. He's got a nice jacket on. His hair slicked back.
Did you see his watch?
You know, you got a fat watch on there too, Rob.
Bigger than his forehead.
Oh, hold on,
That's
y'all.
big.
Let me find out Costco hired somebody.
And, of course, Alex is our engineer. Monty is at the anchor desk. She'll keep us updated throughout the program. Yeah. And don't forget.
Never heard of him.
Who?
Elijah, our social media
Who is it?
guru. And I'm going to mention Bo. Okay, because Bo is one of the biggest Dodger fans in this building.
Why you got a problem with that?
And
What up, Bo?
No, and I'm just it was when I walked in, Bo was like in the door, and I was like, I didn't want to brush up against him because I think he's still excited about the Dodgers.
Oh, settle. Rob G, he get a little ED commercial. Now everybody all excited. Little ED fix, huh? And now everybody just, what are you passing them out like Skittles?
You got a tissue for me?
What are you doing? Now everybody walking around excited.
Bo is still, look at him. He's thrilled.
He is. I ain't gonna lie. I've been knowing Bo a little bit now, and this is the glow I've never seen.
This is a glow. He didn't have this glow when the baby was
born,
when he was married. Even when they won in 2020. Like, this one was it. Am I right, Bo? Just give me a thumbs up. I know.
Bo's usually super, what's up, man?
Nah.
Hey, Bo, what up? What up?
I'm telling you.
What up, Doe?
I had to squeeze my way in through the front door.
Nobody want nothing about you and squeezing.
Okay.
Nothing about you and squeezing.
Hold up.
All right.
I'm sick of you talking about people excited and their own cakes, eating men's buns. This is getting carried away, Rob.
For over 40 years, let's change subject. Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires, I should say, for how, what, and where they drive. Shipped fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection and convenient installation options like mobile tire installation, where they, bring it to you, bring it to your job or your home. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Rob G, let's just get right to it. Draymond Green has I guess this is a football podcast.
Yes.
So Draymond Green has a football podcast
aptly titled, Why is Draymond Green talking about football?
Exactly.
You got straight to the point with the title.
Yes.
Before you go, why Draymond Green talking about? There's your answer. There's your answer.
And he made he made some waves.
Made some waves. Co-host with friend of the show, Jordan Schultz. They do a football podcast.
Shout out to Jordan.
I never missed that podcast.
I know, just like no one misses Inside the Park.
Be quiet, Rob G.
But anyway.
Rob G.
What?
We've been doing Inside the Park for 6 years. You still doing? Why are you disrespecting our podcast?
Because we're in the off season now, so I don't got to worry about it.
Today was the last one, so he feels good now.
Yeah, so I'm happy.
After 26
Maybe
weeks,
that's why he came in fly.
That's right.
That's why he came in all
right.
super sluted and booted. His nice jacket, hair slicked back, looking good.
No more of that one, at least for the next 6 months.
Now he's got to just deal with Jason McIntyre.
That's a good point.
There you go.
So the Draymond podcast, new episode hasn't even dropped yet. This is just the teaser for the next episode. I think it comes out tomorrow. Was talking about Dak Prescott, and he has some choice words for the Cowboys quarterback. Take a listen.
Dak's a bum. Oh,
Dak's not a bum. He's an MVP candidate.
Yeah, that's fine. He getting some numbers and they stink. Dak's a bum.
He's not a bum, dog. He's a really good quarterback.
No, he's a bum. They'll never win with that.
You're too smart and you know too much about football to say Dak Prescott's a bum.
I won 4 championships, Jordan. So you got to understand, when I say bum, I'm not saying Dak Prescott isn't a good NFL quarterback. Of course he's a good NFL quarterback. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when the money's on the line, when it's for all the marbles, who are you? He a bum.
I totally disagree.
Yeah,
I totally disagree.
What has he done in those moments? Been a bum.
He's
been a bum in the moments, Jordan. When they had their best team, best offensive line in the league, they had all that to get to the playoffs, and he a bum.
But the story isn't fully written yet.
It's pretty written because now he's making $65 million, and it's way harder to win. Like, you got to be so, like, Patty Mahomes good to be, like, that highly paid and still go win. Like, that's a very hard thing to do. Like, it's over.
These are the podcasts you're listening to. I'm dead serious. And this is a public service announcement to all sports fans out there.
Tap the mic, make sure it's on.
Is it on?
Let me see. Okay, we got you.
Turn these podcasts off. And Draymond with this new media crap my ass. He's a total hypocrite. Because if it was a journalist or somebody saying that about Dak, it would be the end of the world to call him a bum.
That's a fair point.
If you want to make the point, Kelvin, and break down that beating good teams or on the road and give me some numbers and facts, to get up there and say that Dak Prescott is a bum, it was like Shady McCoy on FS1 who called him ass on the air. Dude, really? And you guys are professional athletes who know what it takes to make it to that level and to perform, right? There's no reason. Stop listening to these guys. Draymond Green, new media. No, Draymond Green, untrained, unsophisticated, under-researched. It ain't about just your feelings on somebody. And then to use the money thing. Really? Really? Right. If that was somebody else saying Draymond Green don't deserve that, right, it would be like, oh, wow, a talented black man can't earn money playing basketball. That's what he would say. And instead, here he is. I'm not a Dak Prescott fan. And I'm talking about like thinking that he's going to win you all these Super Bowls. But I'm going to give you reasons why. Facts, numbers, figures. This is just off-the-cuff BS. Embarrassing. New media. He's the one criticizing the people, the debate shows and all this. They got an opinion. They didn't play and all this stuff. And they have the audacity to disrespect Dak Prescott and say he's a bum, and then, you know what I hate, use the flimsy qualifiers. First he calls him a bum, Kelvin, then he goes, well, you know, I ain't saying he can't play. Well, what is a bum?
You can't,
What is a bum? You can't say, oh, I didn't say he's not a good NFL quarterback. Well, what's a bum? A bum means the worst of the worst. Come on, man. Dude, turn off these podcasts. If people aren't going to talk to you, a sports fan, and give you some real analysis, tell me why it's not enough just to have an opinion. Based on what? Why don't you like something? Why don't you like this player? Give me examples. Based on what? If you can't answer that question, you don't have an opinion. Not a valid one. I'm so tired. New media. Ain't no new media. It's guys pretending like there's something different or like they have some inside story. Draymond didn't give me anything for me to believe that he knows anything about the National Football League.
And not to mention, you just hit on something. To me, if you felt he was a bum, then you got to ride that out. You can't immediately do a 180 and say, well, I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback. That Jordan is a friend of our show. That's my guy. But, like, that's when you got to go at him. You can't be that close, meaning it can't be, well, I'm not saying he's good. You can say he's had some bad playoff performances
and
or
give
I wanted
some
more.
Numbers
and then say, remember the game against the Packers? They had a great 12-5 season. I thought they were going to be able to go to the Super Bowl.
And they didn't.
Cool. But the idea you can't say simply an MVP candidate, now it looks like, again, potentially this year as well, is a bum. That doesn't even make sense. A guy who's been 12-5 multiple times, bum. That doesn't make sense. And to add to a point you were making, that, to me, if you're going to now be a part of the media, then you have to find other vernacular, different verbiage. Because to me, that's what a guy like a Draymond will be mad. See, fans just going to say somebody's a bum without doing – you would say that about a fan or a sports media guy if they said that about somebody. Because you would say, what would he say? Look at Dak's number, 40 touchdowns, 5-6 interceptions that 1 year.
How can you call him a bum?
How can this be a Pro Bowler? How can it be a bum? 12-5 multi, how can it be? You would say that if I just came on and said – you were a bum because you averaged a single-triple. I mean, a triple-single.
Right.
You know what I mean? You would say, then you don't get the context.
I won for champion. You heard the way he said, not the Warriors won for. Did you hear that?
All right. And this is the trouble with, I do believe Draymond has been in a winning culture. He's had a bunch of championships. They've been a bunch of finals.
How many championships they won at Michigan State?
No, they didn't win any.
Oh, okay.
They didn't win any. And so.
Steph wasn't on that team.
And so, to me, you going where I was going to go. If Draymond Green with the same skill set was playing with the Charlotte Hornets, would somebody call him a bum? Because averaging 8, 5, and 6 with the Hornets would be bum-like numbers.
Thank you.
I think Draymond is a quality good player, heck of a player.
But he's
without the context. Meaning if Dak Prescott was with Andy Reid and all that going on, geez, does he get to a playoff? Maybe he doesn't win rings, a bunch of them. Maybe he gets to the Super Bowl. Maybe he loses in it, but he gets there. So my point is you have to have some context. Because Draymond Green with the Washington Wizards, we could easily say is a bum based off of that. Because those numbers, 8, 6, and 7, would not look great with the Wizards. Also, to just simply say he's a bum because he hasn't showed up in the postseason. And I get it. The Cowboys haven't shown up in the postseason. We can rip the Cowboys. I'm right there with you. You can even rip Dak specifically about that at times. I get you on that. So is Lamar Jackson a bum? Is he going to say that?
Right.
Because Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, for the most part, obviously he's been in and out this season, but he's the best player, most dynamic player. You agree. But he hasn't had great postseason numbers. Is he a bum? So when you do that to me, he ain't did nothing.
Is Joe Burrow a bum?
Is Joe Burrow a bum? Is Ryan Leaf? Could you now? Ryan Leaf's a bum. Jamarcus Russell's a bum.
When you're saying
a bum, you're putting
Dak Prescott's a bum.
You're
too, right?
putting them in that same category. So to me, without articulating your point better,
that's why
you're just saying a bum, and now you're putting everybody in that category. Now Lamar Jackson, now Dan Marino's a bum.
Dan Marino's a bum.
I'm going to give you a guy who won a championship. 2 of them, in fact. You could argue, based off Draymond's criteria, he's a bum. Peyton Manning.
Right.
Peyton Manning didn't have great postseasons like that.
And the last one, he had like 91 yards. He didn't even play
Peyton Manning's Super Bowls weren't great. Peyton Manning getting there relied on the defense with the Broncos and so on and so on. So is he a bum? So the criteria was a terrible way to articulate the criteria to be a bum. Because now Dak's next with Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell.
We want to get in on this. 877-99 on Fox. We want to hear from you. Do you have a problem?
Got us on the Dak police, like we on the Dak police.
I know. Of all people.
I ain't throwing Dak bail, but that was extreme.
That was way extreme. Do you have a problem with Draymond Green calling Dak Prescott a bum and this damn new media? I'm just saying. You know I ain't going to let that go.
Hey, Rob G, I can't wait till one day I have to bring in Rob somewhere. Like, Rob's going to, can you just present me, Kelvin? You know you've been my co-host for all these years. I'm like, yeah. And we'll say he's been covering the league since 1986 and 1987, depending the sport. He is this, he's that. He has a press box named after him. And by the way, he's the president of the new media. You will lose your mind.
It will not happen.
You will lose.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. We'll continue the conversation next with you. It is the Odd Couple on a Worship Wednesday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. And you know what you need to do. Stick and stay.
America.
The Colts, what are you doing? Are you crazy, Meshuggah? You're buying into Daniel Jones? You think you got a chance to do something, win a Super Bowl, or make some run? Have you seen him against the good teams? I've seen him against the bad teams. The good teams, not so good. He's coming off a god-awful 3 fumbles, 3 interceptions. Danny Dimes.
That's right.
Are you kidding me? More like Danny Pennies. And if I had to touch his performance from Sunday, I'd have to wash my hand. Daniel Jones is a $3 bill.
What is that?
Plain and simple. He will not get you where you want. You're kidding yourself. You're mortgaging like you got a chance to come out of the AFC and you got some magical formula. Let's go and let's load up and we're going to buy into Daniel Jones. You have to understand he was available for a reason. No, you didn't luck up. Ask the Minnesota Vikings, who had an unbelievable year with Sam Ronald McDonald.
Oh, my goodness.
And then The playoff game came, right? The last game of the season against the Lions to win the division, which makes a big difference between playing a road playoff game or having to bye and hosting the next round.
Yeah.
It's a huge game. Wet the bed. Then the playoff game, wet the bed. And they decided, okay, you know what? Thanks. And Daniel Jones, the best I can do is maybe look at him and think, this is what they did in Seattle when they grabbed, when they went and they decided that they were going to get Gino's Pizza, and they thought that was going to turn their fortunes around. And guess what? He played well his first year.
Yeah, he did.
Look at him now. He was so great. They couldn't. They moved on, made a trade, right? Mm-hmm. And look at where he is in Las Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
If you feel honestly like you have something going and you want to load up, I understand the thinking.
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
But Kerry, I'm sorry, I'm not giving up the future for Daniel Jones when the two toughest teams he played awful against, and go look at who they've beaten. That's why I have an issue with it. You will not be playing bad teams in the postseason.
Right. All right. If this was the rant when the season started and they took Sauce and they did all this before the season started, I'd agree with you. Right now, the Colts are the number one team in the AFC. They haven't had any success in years. They've tasted success. Daniel Jones has been great, except for this last week. I'm going to side on the side of it was an aberration last week. He's not going to play like that. He's going to play better. He has another MVP candidate in the backfield to take some of the pressure off with Jonathan Taylor. If you're the Colts, this is the right move. You go out, you go get some players that can come in and really get this thing rolling in the direction you want. And specifically this year, there are no top seeds in the AFC that's a guaranteed to win a championship this year. In past years, we knew who the players were. This year, we have no idea. Right now, they're number one in the AFC. Daniel Jones is playing well. And before the season started, I thought he was going to be a backup in Indianapolis and his career was going to be over. The resurgence that he's had this year, the way he's played, the way he's looked, sans last week, has just been remarkable, Rob. So I'm not with you on this take. I think the Colts going out to get a guy like Gardner to come in and bolster that defense.
They're going to the AFC Championship, Kerry. Are they? I'm asking you.
What do you mean?
Are they going to the AFC Championship game?
They have a good chance.
No, that's not what I asked you.
What are you asking me, though?
I'm asking you, are they going? You got Daniel Jones. You got Jonathan Taylor, right?
Yes.
And you got
Tyler Warren. You got the tight end.
And you got Sauce Gardner now, right?
Yep.
Are they going to the AFC Championship game?
The Colts?
No, that's yes or no?
I can't answer that one, Rob.
Why
no, I
can't
because I don't know. I don't know.
Can.
You're not putting me on the spot to say yes there because I don't know.
Why can't you?
Because I don't know.
Can't means
but
unable
right now,
to.
No.
Can't means unable to.
Sure.
You can't walk on the air.
All right, Rob, listen.
Can't means unable to.
You are not pressuring me to say the Colts are going to the AFC Championship game. But right now, making the move of bringing in Sauce and giving away 2 first-round picks that don't mean nothing right now is the move for the Colts to go out and try to win this thing. So are their minds and their hearts in the right place, Rob? Yes, I'm going to say that. But I'm going to let you make the proclamation that they're not going. So you're saying they're not going.
thought you were
Come on, man.
Zaytoven, a producer or something.
Man,
Timberland or something up here.
Man,
For
come
real.
on. You got no idea about my musical prowess.
Well, unfortunately, I do. I
Yeah,
hear it.
yeah.
I hear it like 3 times a week. 877-99 on Fox. We'll get some calls in 1 second. Be sure to check out the brand new YouTube channel. All you got to do is watch us live on YouTube right now. Shout out to YouTube. We, of course, are simulcasting the show, so all you got to do is find us on YouTube by searching Odd Couple FSR. Odd Couple FSR. Like, subscribe, share, comment away, all that good stuff. Andrew Brandt, former NFL exec, distributor of the Sunday 7 newsletter, going to join us here in about 5 minutes or so. Let's take some call. Draymond and the new media. I just want to get you mad. Basically saying Dak is a bum, and neither one of us want to be on the Dak defense team, but that's gone too far. Are we crazy or is Dak crazy? 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
All right, let's kick it off with Cade in Reno. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Cade?
Hey, how we doing today, fellas?
Doing great, man. Thanks for that.
Fantastic. So I got 2 points. I mean, I'm no Cowboys defender. I'm in fact a little bit of a hater, but by Draymond's by his narrative, there's about 29 guys in the league that are bust.
Right.
You know, because they haven't won a Super Bowl. So right now, you know, Dak puts up numbers every single year, and if winning a Super Bowl is the only thing that doesn't make you a bum, there's a lot of those out there. And the hypocrisy is what bugs me, because I've seen a direct quote from him where he says the media does not respect us players.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're going to go out there and disrespect the man who puts in the same time and effort that you put in, yet it's meaningless because he hasn't won and been carried to a championship like you have.
Thank you. Cade, spot on. Spot on. 877-99 on Fox.
Well said.
Shaq in Richmond, Virginia. You're on the Odd Couple
Hello,
Fox
Odd
Sports Radio. What's up, Shaq?
I listen to the Odd Couple all the time. I love the Odd Couple, my favorite show. Can you dig it? What's up, Shaq?
Come on, Kelvin. Hey, what's going on, fellas?
How you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, man, Rob, what y'all gonna learn, man? These athletes, it was never about the media and being critiqued and all that. They just wanted their turn doing it. All these dudes do is defend their homies and then just crap on everybody else that they don't know. And it's just like, it's so hypocritical, and it's like, man, you know how much self-awareness, like, you have to lack, like, to even speak like Draymond does. He's a hypocrite like twice a week on average. Like, it's just crazy, man.
You know what? And last year, Shaq, he's the one who went on and said that OKC, they could never win a championship because they're too friendly and they go out and hang out at night.
Now they're the odds-on favorite to repeat.
Exactly, but this is Draymond giving you his basketball, not because they don't do this or they can't defend
Too nice.
or this or that. They're pal after the games, so they can't win a championship.
Let me add what I just heard
that's
today.
That's a basketball analysis?
Somebody just sent me one the other day, and I finally was able to look at it. I'm going to give you a perfect example of what we're just talking about. Pat Bev has his podcast. He had Jason Williams on White Chocolate, and they got into a great conversation because Jason Williams, had heard on the pod previously, Patrick Beverly had said that he believes the Las Vegas Aces could beat, an NBA team, the worst NBA team. Now, if I came out here and said that, you disrespecting the athletes, you don't know what it takes, even if you have a bad record. These are the 450 best players in the world. If I said that or you said that, we're disrespecting the men's sport. We don't know ball. Right? And he was really defending that. And Jason Williams looking at me like he's crazy. Like my high school team, me, Randy Moss, and then we would have won against. My point is a great example that if I came on here and said that with a dead straight serious face, every NBA dude would say I'm crazy and I'm wrong and I'm disrespecting them. But then an NBA dude can say it. All right, on the way, Andrew Brandt.
I can't wait to talk to Andrew. He's always got good stuff.
Always. Former NFL exec. We'll talk to him in 1 second. Monty Bolaños. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Buenas tardes.
How come I don't get? Wait a minute. What?
Buenas tardes.
Where's that racist?
¿Por qué?
Racist.
What? Hold on a second. Why?
Because why has he got to address? He didn't address me in Spanish.
Well, because you don't speak it, and you also don't know it. You spent 60 years in New York and don't speak no Spanish.
Yeah, but I know Yiddish.
But we on Spanish.
So is that Spanish? Is that what it's like when people tell me that I should understand Portuguese?
Yeah.
It's
like it ain't Spanish.
Not even sort of.
Right.
Like, I can understand an Italian person better than I can understand someone speaking. It's all right, Rob. We forgive you. Let's go. All right, guys. We got NBA tonight. Cavaliers right now have a 30-15 lead over the 76ers late in the first quarter. Evan Mobley leading the way for Cleveland with 12 points. Jazz and Pistons are tied at 20. Also late in the first. The Nets are looking for their first win of the season. Still, they're 0-7. Right now, they're on top of the Pacers, 20-16. Late in the first quarter. Still to come, it's the Timberwolves and the Knicks. Anthony Edwards, he hasn't played for the last 4 games because of a mild hamstring strain. He's going to return to action tonight at Madison Square Garden. Warriors will not have Jimmy Butler or Steph Curry tonight against the Kings, and Sacramento won't have Domantas Sabonis or Zach LaVine. No Austin Reeves for the Lakers tonight because of his groin injury. They face the Spurs. A couple of NFL tidbits here. Quarterback Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, he's headed to IR because of his foot injury. Texans have ruled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for Week 10 against Jacksonville because of his concussion. Davis Mills will get the start on Sunday. And some of the running backs that did not practice today: Bills running back James Cook, Panthers running back Rico Dowdle, Patriots running back Ramondre Stevenson, and Texans running back Nick Chubb. Back to you guys.
All right, Monty. Gracias.
Mucho gusto.
What?
You like I don't know Yiddish. I couldn't say nothing to you. All right, it's the Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin on the Worship Wednesday. Aches and pains, we all know they sneak up on you during the holiday hustle and bustle, and a Aleve can help you forget the pain. Also help you make happy memories instead with just one pill. Aleve, that's right, provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep it moving. Please use as directed. And as Rob said a moment ago, excited to talk to Andrew Brandt, former NFL exec, distributor of the Sunday 7 newsletter, Andrew Brandt on Twitter. Andrew, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Hey, guys. Good to be with you. Good to get past the NFL trading deadline. Back in my day, sound like an old guy, but we were at week 6 when they had the trading deadline, which seems so early in the season. We really didn't know what buyers and sellers were. But now it's at week 8. A little more clarity halfway through the season, but you know, the NFL never wanted to do later like baseball and basketball, have a little more buzz. They just like the trade deadline being somewhat early in the season.
Well, let me say this. The Colts, I just can't get with Daniel Jones or buy into that they're going to the AFC Championship game, and I'm going to give away picks because I'm buying into Daniel Jones. Where are you on that? Did you like what they did to pick up Sauce Gardner?
I'm with you, Rob. Okay. I just don't. I don't get 2 number ones for when I'm thinking 2 number ones. I'm thinking quarterbacks or Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett. That's about it. I mean, they have left no margin of error. Gardner better be all pro, because when you give up that kind of assets for a corner, maybe Pat Surtain, but it just seemed to me like, wow.
I was stunned, and Andrew, his first year was his best year. Look.
No, he was great early.
You know what I mean? His first year was his best year. I don't understand it.
Well, how much, Andrew? Let me just to add to that real quick. Do you think it's that they believe what Rob just said, that his best years, first year or two, where he was Pro Bowl, he's just playing with the Jets, or he's just, he's not interested right now. The team doesn't know what they're doing, and that if he comes to our team, our system, we'll get back to that version of him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to say he's below a top 10 corner, but I'm not saying he's a top 5 corner. And I think when you make that deal, you're talking about a top 2 or 3 corner to give up that assets. The other part of it you mentioned, Rob, when you started the question, is Daniel Jones. To get a top young quarterback, you obviously need a first-round pick and maybe more.
Yes.
So they have foregone that. So there's going to be none of that in 26 or 27, which tells you the only options are a big free agent quarterback. That's not going to happen, and Daniel Jones. So they obviously, after 8 games, have made a commitment to Jones because there's no other option for them at quarterback. They have no assets.
And what I don't understand, and I know you got to beat who's on the schedule, Andrew, but I'm sorry. I look at the teams that they've rolled over. Most of them also Rams. They lost to the Rams and the Steelers. I'm just not convinced. I think it's too soon. And this is where last year Kelvin and I disagreed with Sam Darnold. Like, I understood why they wouldn't want to sign him, because the two biggest games of the year, he wet the bed, and that would scare me.
Well, the thing with Jones, I've done Brett Favre's and Aaron Rodgers' contract. When you're paying a quarterback, you either pay top of the market or you let him go. I mean, there's really not an in between now. So here's what is going to happen. When he did the Giants deal, that was 2 years, $80 million. The $40 million was the number. The number today is $55 to $60 million.
Wow.
Are they really going to pay that for Daniel Jones, or are they going to do a franchise tag in 26 and put it off? But a franchise tag is going to be 40-something. So they've kind of made their bed with Daniel Jones with this trade. That's what people aren't saying enough. It's one thing to talk about Gardner,
right?
But they don't have assets to replace Daniel Jones, so he's the guy.
Wow.
All right, we have, of course, Andrew Brandt, former NFL exec, distributor of the Sunday 7 newsletter, and also check out his work at mysunday7.com and check out the podcast, The Business of Sports podcast, doing great
Andrew
work.
Brandt is the real deal.
Without a doubt.
Andrew, I'm not one of these guys who glad hands everybody. Your information to me is some of the best. I'm just going to say it out there.
Well, no,
I appreciate that.
Without
I
a
really
doubt.
do.
Andrew, then let's get your perspective on this. You just mentioned, Rob brought him up. He and I did have, we would go back and forth with Sam Darnold. I was under the mind of, hey, if I'm the Vikings, I'm signing the guy. Great season, great relationship with the coach, blah, 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 blah. That wasn't, we can go past that. Let's talk about the contract now with the Seahawks. Wasn't the greatest, good money if you're Sam Darnold considering where you were, but now that he's played at this level, what do you think they're going to do? Are they going to re-sign him now? They're going to wait it out a little bit?
Good question. They did get him at what seems now a bargain at the time.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
At the time, he's getting 35, and Geno is getting 40, and Geno's regressed, and he's continued to ascend. And yes, he had those two bad games at the end that I think hurt a market value. But I think you just mentioned it. I was surprised the Minnesota Vikings did not franchise tag him because JJ's coming off the serious injury, and why not? As someone who had backups in Green Bay sit for 3 years, why not let McCarthy sit a year and just ride out Darnold? So I was surprised. Now, Minnesota may be fine. McCarthy may be ready now. But, yeah, Seattle got a good buy. And in terms of next year, I think, you try. I hate to hold it against them, the two last games last year, but they probably want to see it play out the whole year.
Yeah, I would wait. I need to see that, too, because he could have this year and then nothing happened. Let's go to Jordan Love in Green Bay. Like most teams would die to have three quarterbacks over 40 years. You know what I mean? You were there. It just doesn't happen. But there were radio hosts ready to crown him. He's elite. He's this and that. And then last week, just an absolute stinker. To lose to the Panthers at home. Weren't they coming off a bye too?
Yeah.
Right? Just a really bad loss or whatever. Where are you on Jordan Love? And is this just the growing pains of, some nights he carved up the Steelers that night, looked unbelievable, and that's when everybody crowned him, and then he followed that up later on with a turd. I should say a bad game.
Yeah.
Where are you on Jordan Love?
You guys know I got a lot of bias. I'm still a huge Packer fan, and I'm shaking my head like a lot of people. I think they have the most, the highest ceiling in the NFC. I really do. I think they have the highest ceiling in the NFC, even higher than the Eagles. But they've lost the 2 games they've lost have been to the worst teams they've played, which is like, wait, what?
Right.
The 2 games they've lost, Browns and Panthers, are the 2 worst teams they played. So that tells me something's not right there. So watch them go out and beat the Eagles Monday night. It's just like they play to the competition, and that should be okay in the playoffs. But there are these lapses, and obviously losing Tucker Kraft hurts. I think it's pretty open, guys. I think Lions, Rams, Eagles, and Packers. I think anything could come out of that.
I got the Lions not making the playoffs, Andrew.
Wow.
And
Wow.
And Andrew, go take a look at third down conversions. They used to be like top 3. They're like 25th or 6th now. They don't. And there's some issues there.
I don't disagree.
I'm serious.
I don't
There's
disagree.
some issues there. And their schedule's pretty tough. They got a couple easy ones in there, but they got a tough schedule. And now
It starts to
Andrew,
this week, too.
Here's the problem. The Bears are 5-3.
Fugazi!
The Vikings are 4-4. I'm just saying and then Green Bay's at the top, but the division is stacked. So what my point to Kelvin before the season was that the Lions could win 10 games and not make the playoffs.
Yeah. Well,
Andrew don't believe it. He just said, "Yeah."
I'm just saying.
Don't worry, Andrew.
I mean, they got some Packers in them too, in terms of playing with their food. It looks like sometimes what's going on with that team. I'm not a big believer in the Bears. I think the Vikings can ascend. I think the Vikings have something now. I do with this quarterback.
All right, there you have it, Andrew. Appreciate your time as always. Good stuff.
All right, guys.
All right.
You take care.
Always. Thank you.
Make sure you check it out again. You can find all his great work at mysunday7.com and check out the podcast, The Business of Sports Podcast.
He has insight. I just, as a guy who was in the front office, I respect his insight.
Without a doubt. All right, on the way, Shekel City Play of the Day. And also, what's been going on with the Cardinals? We got to tell you about it. It's the Jakob of Fox Sports Radio.
At one point, a reporter asked him, "Hey, Ja, do you feel like you still have your usual joy for the game of basketball?" No, period.
Kerry, you know what?
Yeah.
If I'm ownership, GM, I got to make a trade. Even if I got to take pennies on the dollar, I can't. A 26-year-old Rob G, how much does he make? $40 million? Right, roughly. Can you find out? But a 26-year-old in Memphis, Tennessee, making that kind of loot, playing basketball, and he's really good at it.
Yes.
39.4. I was real close. 40, right? 39.4.
Uh-huh.
And he looks you dead in the face and say that he doesn't have joy in playing basketball. He can't be on my team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm being harsh. You could be upset, whatever, to say that you don't have joy to play basketball for a living and wear an NBA uniform and all that. I think I just think it's time to make a move.
Yeah, the joy part is squarely placed on him. He was having joy. He was playing well. He was a high flyer. His team was in the playoffs. He was making comments a couple of years ago, "We're good in the West." Like, we saw that joy, and it was infectious. Like, we all wanted him to do well.
Yes.
But the joy, losing the joy part of it is self-inflicted.
The team didn't do anything to him.
No, he's put himself in this situation with the stuff off the court, and now he's on the court. Even when he's playing, he can't stay healthy at this point. And so there are reasons for him saying that. But as the leader of the team, leader of a franchise, you cannot make those comments and expect everything to be okay.
I just don't know how. I'm serious. Like, if I'm on a team and this dude is saying he don't have any joy playing, I'm following him.
No, that's the point. Like, and he's the leader. You cannot say that. And you cannot be on the court doing what he did against the Lakers.
Right. Pouting.
That's
pouting.
That's a kid.
You're a 9-year-old.
That's a kid moving for him.
You're a professional basketball player.
Man. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I would trade him as well. But again, I don't even think the trade market is hot right now for Ja Morant. I think a lot of people are catching up to what we're talking about right now.
But there's somebody. There's always somebody. Like, people. I've heard forever. Oh, you can't trade James Harden's contract.
Yeah,
oh, yes, you can.
You can. Yeah.
You can't trade this guy. You can't. Who's the guy I'm thinking about? Bradley Beal in Washington. Oh, nobody will touch that. The Phoenix Suns touched it, right? And now where is he? They traded him again.
Clippers. He's in the Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yeah.
So the idea that you can't move people or whatever, and with Ja, at least you know he's talented. Now, you're a GM or a team, you're taking a big shot, a big chance.
Rob, it's crazy to say, but right now he's 26. He's been injured so much, I don't even know if he still has the same athletic ability right now. And so for the decline to be that way for John Morant and not be as explosive at the moment, he can't shoot. He's not a consistent shooter yet. So, like, as a team that wanted to trade for him, what are you trading for him for?
You're trading that he's just very unhappy and not playing up to the best of his ability.
And you can get it out of him.
And we'll get it out of him because he'll be happy to leave that place that he feels like everybody's against him. Now
he's going to be at that place, and it's going to be something that goes wrong, and he's not going to be happy again.
I'm with you.
Okay.
And that's the chance you take.
Yeah.
If you're a downtrodden organization and got really nothing else cooking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're, I don't know, I don't want to just be throwing out teams, but there's some teams. I'll just
the Wizards.
The Wizards. How about Brooklyn now? They have like a lot of these young players. They don't have anybody. Like seriously, they haven't even won a game yet, right? Rob G, have they won a game?
They haven't. No.
Yeah. So.
It's the odd couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Shout out to Andrew Brandt. Just joined the show a little bit ago. Make sure you go check out his podcast and check out our podcast. Rob G always gets it up there, does great work.
Especially his pre-show notes and his rundown. Like Rob G, I don't know where I would be without him.
Now, that is true. I don't know where you would be without Rob G. Like, whenever you retire, you know how people go, and to my wife, you better be, and to Rob G, I don't know where I would be.
Well, but Rob G already knows, like, part of his job is to get me there. So if he gets me there, he will have
You wearing him
job.
thin, though. Rob G is like 35. He's really like 65.
He's like, dude, I cannot.
You wearing that man thin. That's why he cut his hair so low on the side, because I don't think he got hair.
No, I think the baby hit his arm. You know, the baby hit his arm and he cut his hair.
You be wearing him thin, boy. That boy Rob. That's why he want to go work at Costco. That's why he didn't say, "What would be?" I want to go work on Good Morning America.
No, you know what?
He want to get out the industry.
He just wants the extra 20% off the hot dogs and the pizza. The extra 20.
All right,
$1.50, but he wants 20%.
They said we ain't
off.
changing that. $1.50 permanent. Everything else going up except that. All right, time now for Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
Did I do that?
What you done did?
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
The shorter shorts, tight pants,
Come on, Al.
tighter pants.
Give me my music.
All right. Rob ain't.
Did I do that?
Go with no. Now it's better be 3-0. It better not be 2-1.
I was 2-1 last night. What? 2-1 is no good?
I told you stop doing that.
What?
Rob, you can't look at the camera, start waving your hands. Got Alex playing his song for 2-1.
I was 2-1 last night.
That's 3-0.
How about no?
I should have been 3-0, but
you got one wrong?
I forgot who screwed me last night. I mean, I forgot who did.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me grab that.
Thank God there was music playing. Thank God. It's not clean, Alex. It's not clean. There was music playing. That's right.
Oh,
you can't
man.
play it with music in the background.
You
All
left
right,
out.
here we go. Thank God. 2-1 last night. 61-59
2-1. You gotta celebrate.
tonight. OKC -3.5. That's my best bet.
Okay.
At Portland, Houston -8.5. They're in Memphis taking on the Grizzlies. And I got Denver -9.5. They're hosting the Miami Heat. So Denver Nuggets -9.5. Houston Rockets -8.5. And the Oklahoma City Thunder -3.5. And remember, Kelvin.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet on.
You better not.
All right.
Well, I guess it was.
That happens.
Guess it was clean.
There was music.
I didn't hear no music.
I didn't hear no music.
Let me hear
either.
that.
You at least write her name.
Alex,
down. You gotta at least
Tight pants.
Alex.
Tighter pants.
Alex, you know, Alex.
That's what happened. That's what led to last night.
Rob was on the Craigslist men seeking men
Alex.
checklist when you arrive.
The shorter shorts, tight pants,
That's what happened.
tighter pants.
That's right.
All them short pants and tighter pants.
You
led
thought
to
he was
that.
trying to find guys to help him move, but it was a different category.
Rob G, you saying that was the code? Wink, wink. Help me move furniture. Wink, wink.
I'm so confused. I thought grinder was for my food.
That's what we call them in New York.
It is a
It's
grinder.
It's not a hoagie. It's a grinder. It's not a submarine.
No, they call that. That's what they call it in Connecticut. It's a grinder. I forgot who screwed me last night. Well, Alex.
Asking for all them tighter pants and tighter
Alex,
shorts. That's the
Alex,
problem.
I never asked you to bury something.
Got you stuttering. You
or
can't even talk
Alex,
right now.
You know me. I'm all for the show, but this clip it can't live.
Almost.
Okay. This is now number 2,
Wait,
Kelvin.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This clip can't.
So
live.
you're all right. I'm a woman. You're cool with that.
I'm,
and
cool.
you're cool-
I'm a woman. I never said to get rid of that and
Right.
some of the other stuff.
There
This
was
one?
one more he did X before.
No,
But what's wrong with this one? I guess what I'm saying is, you have a handful that are bad.
I had a glizzy in my mouth.
How is that okay?
I allow that one. I allow that one.
Give me the money shot.
I mean, we could go on and on and
Aaron
on.
Rodgers had some beautiful balls.
That's crazy.
I never told you to get rid of that. Keep going.
But why are
got a
you this
tissue for
one?
me?
This is the one?
He emphasized the D.
Oh, that's
at
crazy.
this.
That's crazy.
Okay, this is
So
what I'm
why you
saying.
don't want to,
I went to Bill Cosby's
you were
house too.
screwed.
I had a drink and I woke up
Now that's crazy
disrobed.
too. Okay, that might have actually be the worst.
Okay.
You were screwed by a game. That's all.
I forgot who screwed me last night.
Iraq play of the day. Just hurry up, quickly play it.
10 seconds remaining in the game. Giddy drives left, hangs in the air, gives left corner, Vooch for 3. Bullseye! Bullseye! Bulls take the lead!
Bulls radio.
3.2 seconds remaining.
That's your Tire Rack play of the day, brought to you by, of course, Tire Rack. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Don't forget who did that to you.
We are Fox Sports.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it. Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all show. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Joe. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong. For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win. Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better.
We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
The Cavaliers and Donovan Mitchell are off to a hot start.
Allen, his three. That one didn't come close. Ball loose on the floor. Tyson down on the floor to save it, but he saved it to Bona. And then his pass stolen by Allen. Left side Mitchell. Three!
right on the mark.
You just heard on the Cavaliers radio network, they scored 41 points in the first quarter. Right now, they're on top of the 76ers, 54-45, halfway through the second quarter, and Donovan Mitchell is leading the way with 17 points. The Pistons are losing at home to the Jazz, 48-39 late in the second quarter, while the Nets have a 45-44 lead over the Pacers, also late in the second. Late in the first quarter, the Timberwolves are on top of the Knicks at Madison Square Garden, 21-19. In NFL news, Texans have rolled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for their Week 10 matchup against Jacksonville because of his concussion. Davis Mills will get the start on Sunday. In the NHL, the Capitals are up on the Blues 1-0 late in the first period. I'm Monty Bolaños.
We are Fox Sports. Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Number 2. It is the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. And thanks, Alex, for deleting that. You are my man.
Wait, are you sure he did?
Yeah, he deleted it.
Deleted what?
You deleted that thing. All right. Oh. Aches and pains, because you know what? That would give me pains if it wasn't deleted. And then I'd have to take like a whole bottle of Aleve.
No, we need you to be here.
Okay.
Whoa. Use as directed. It tells you at the end.
Yeah, you're right. Aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle, and Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep moving. Use as directed. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. We appreciate everybody who subscribes and watches and all that. Just search Odd Couple FSR. Again, that's Odd Couple FSR, and subscribe, hit that button, and we appreciate it.
For sure. What up, YouTube?
Greg Auman from Fox Sports. He is an NFL reporter, and he'll be joining us in about 27 minutes. And also, one's got to go. So we got a busy hour coming up. Rob G., the World Series is over, and now the focus is on
HOF,
the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame. I'm a card-carrying, proud Hall of Fame voter. You know that. We always release it here on The Odd Couple, what I'm going to vote for, who I'm going to vote for, whatnot. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, without doing a deep dive, just looking at the list, cold, I don't see a vote for me. I see a 0 this year. I see a 0.
There's some big names on there.
But I still have to do my deep dive. I'm just saying, looking at it, just
no, I got you.
First look without research.
Well, if you don't want to vote for the upcoming class, maybe you should put in a good word with the Eras Committee. Maybe you join one of their 16 panelists and vote on this next one. Because
this is the one, Rob.
Famously, Barry Bonds, arguably the best player who's ever played baseball.
If you ever talk to any players, they all like Barry Bonds.
Listen, I told you it's about 4 or 5 people. No argument. Right. He's in that list.
Roger Clemens, arguably the best pitcher who ever lived.
He won 7 Cy Youngs.
Neither one of those guys are in the Hall of Fame because of their ties to the steroid era, the Mitchell Report, so on and so forth.
And kind of one other thing, Roger Clemens, 354 wins.
That's just.
You hear the number I just get? 354. Like people that get 200. What did Clayton Kershaw's getting in the Hall of Fame? What does he have, Bo? 210, 212? Something like that? You know what
354 is crazy.
354. He won 354
I mean,
games.
that's like 20 wins over like 15 seasons or something crazy.
It's unreal. But, again, because of the allegations, neither one of them got into Cooperstown on the writer's ballot. However, I don't know if you guys know about this. I know Rob does. I don't know if America does. Dub, I know you're a baseball guy. Of course you know this. Monty didn't know about it. The contemporary baseball.
Monty, it was going to land on somebody, Monty. Bo was next. Just end it on Alex.
Yeah, okay. Alex didn't know about it.
And then Monty's going, I just work for the Dodgers. Go ahead. I don't know about baseball.
So they have something called the Contemporary Baseball Era Ballot, which is for players whose greatest contributions to the game have come since 1980. And what do you know? Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens are among 8 players up for induction this upcoming winter. There's only 16 people on the committee. If 12 of them say yes, they deserve it, then despite all of the years of voting on the real ballot, Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens will finally get into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, Kelvin, you know me in baseball in the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. It is the highest honor. I tell you all the time, I am honored to vote for the Baseball Hall of Fame.
You said to bury you with your card.
Yes. I told you that, right? Did you know that, Bo? When they bury me, my baseball writer's card will be on a lanyard around my neck. Like that's right? It's already instructions on my will and everything. Like that is that. No ifs, that is how much it means to me to be one of.
Do you want us to take the press box, like the wood there, and what is your name? Put that.
I want to
put that in there too.
I want to be buried in the press box.
There it is.
Okay,
not the casket.
No,
the press box.
The press box. Take the wood from the press box. Put me in that. Put my Hall of Fame and baseball writer's card around my neck. And the Van Buren High School mural, a piece of that.
Yep,
put that in
there too.
You could drape that over me, okay?
What else we got, Rob G? I'm thinking anything else we can think of?
We got the MLB Bro manifest is going to be on there.
It'll be right on top of that. Hey, Rob's casket brought to you by MLB Bro because you need to know.
Because his bro is dead. No.
Because this bro is no mo.
No, because his bro is no mo. That's pretty good right there.
That's what alliterations. That's your boy. I'm good at the alliterations. Oh,
so you know how much it means to me.
Woo, that was funny.
I do not like this process because it feels like they're going in, if they were to get in, and it's not even a guarantee because 12 out of 16 is a high threshold.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a high threshold. It's not like majority, right? And you get, 16, you get 9 votes.
Mm-hmm.
9 out of the 16. That
12 is high.
12 is high. I don't understand the idea that you could be on the ballot for 10 years. There were other guys who were on the ballot for 15 years before they reduced it to 10. It used to be 15.
Right, yep.
And after 10 years of not getting in, they put you on this contemporary ballot, which makes no sense to me.
But just for those who, it means you played in the era of the 1980s and up. Just to make sure.
Right. It's not further back than that, 1980. Like, Don Mattingly, who Don Mattingly retired like 20-some-odd years ago. Why is he back? Like, did they?
Don't disrespect his ties with the Blue Jays.
Okay.
All right, he didn't got to a World Series. Don't do that.
Why in the world did they uncover a season that we didn't count in his stats? Like they went to Egypt or Israel and they turned over a stone and they go, "There's Don Mattingly played in 1984."
We didn't know
that
the '84 season.
Exactly. We have to add this to his stats. Now let's relook at it. Kelvin, you get my point?
No, what changed?
Nothing has changed. And Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens, they were on that ballot last year. Again.
Clemens actually had to get off for a few years because if you don't get a certain threshold, you fall off for three cycles.
But here's the thing. Now I think they let you 2 years. They've grandfathered those guys in. Yeah. But now after 2 years, you're off. But my point is, if you don't get in 10 years from the writers and they put you on a contemporary and you don't get in there, why would it need another year? I don't understand what's changing other than people bending and saying, well, this is his last year on the ballot, so I guess if we're going to vote, we got to put him on. Like,
I want to ask you. I apologize for cutting you off. But because you brought up a great point. Is there an element of that, like I knew you were a Hall of Famer, but not a first ballot. Like, I'm going to give you, all right, you've waited your penance. You've paid your penance. It's been enough time. Now you can get in. Do you think there's not you, because clearly you know how you vote, but I'm saying, do you think there's an element of your contemporaries who feel like, you've paid the price enough. Now I'll let you in.
There could be people like that. I think it's moronic. And here's my issue with the whole idea of first ballot and down the road. If you're going to put him in the Hall of Fame,
just put him in.
Either you're a Hall of Famer or you're not. Whether you're good in the first year, your third year, your 10th year, you're still putting them in. So what stopped you from voting? You have 10 votes.
Yeah.
There's not 10 people so you can't say, well, I didn't have enough votes. That's why he didn't make my first. No, you have 10 votes. There are not 10 Hall of Famers on every list.
Ballot,
you know that. Look how few people actually get in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, the last year, was it Ichiro, CeCe, and Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner was on his last year.
Yep.
Again, people didn't vote for Billy Wagner for 9 years.
And that's what I mean. Was it all right, I guess I'll do it now. Let me jump
Where are
in
you?
here.
Are you all right with going in through the back door?
Here's why I am specifically. Man. So here's why I am in vote of the contemporary vote. Let me clarify and clean that up a little bit. Specifically when it comes to the two guys we're talking about, Roger Clemens and also Barry Bonds. I was a grown-up.
Okay.
I was a grown-up. Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens. Hear me out, Rob. Let me offer this perspective.
I'm sick.
I know. The reason why, specifically for these two, and we've all talked about it before. Well before I was on the show, I'm sure you and Brew, even before Brew, I'm sure you talked about it. Those two guys, pre the idea and the timeline of steroids, half of those careers were eligible for the Hall of Fame and getting in the Hall of Fame.
I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah.
100% right, and I want to be on the record. I voted for them, both of them, the entire 10 years.
Yep.
Okay, so I get your point. But to me now, once you went through the gauntlet, didn't get in, last year, whatever the year was, they wanted contemporary, didn't get in again. Was that 2 years ago?
Can I tell you why, though?
Go ahead.
You all right with going in through the back door? Dang it. Now.
I forgot who screwed me last night. Alex, could you stop?
I'm trying to have a serious Monty. I'm trying to be an adult, have an amazing point. Listen to these perspectives I was about to drop, Monty.
Alex,
now I've ruined it.
I'm going to come over and kick that monitor.
Now, let me offer you this, Rob, if we can somehow bring it back. You and I and Rob G, Monty, everybody watched MLB postseason, and who had it the postseason? Fox had it, right? Who's sitting on that panel? David Ortiz, who in 2003.
His name was on the list.
His name was on the list. Tested positive. Yep. We all love Big Papi. I said to you, he's the Charles Barkley of their broadcast. It wouldn't be the same without him. He sits up there. Now, the last couple of years, who sits up there? Alex Rodriguez. The same guy who got busted and caught twice. Correct me if I'm wrong. And now with that, and also I think the admission and more the understanding that baseball knew. In 1993, the FBI came to Bud Selig and said, hey, you got a guy, Mark McGwire, who has been on using steroids. They said, la, 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 la. Fast forward a handful of years, you get the summer that saved baseball in 1998.
Which it did. It saved the game.
So my point is, I think what you're seeing, Rob, specifically with these two, is guys saying, you know what? The more we get away from it, the more the smoke clears. We realize there was some BS going on in MLB. They were complicit. They knew. They didn't even have the implementation of testing until 2002 when they knew for a decade because the FBI came to them.
Because it wasn't illegal. It wasn't illegally banned on their list.
Because they know, hey, guys are hitting 30 home runs who normally wouldn't, 40 home runs who normally. It's making the sport look great. We know guys are doing it. We're turning a blind eye. So for baseball and its writers to then go, well, I'm not going to put you in the Hall of Fame, Barry Bonds, who was amazing before steroids, amazing during possibly steroids, and Mark McGwire and Roger Clemens, all these guys. I think people are starting to realize how hypocritical it is, and they're starting to realize we need to all just admit that was an error, about a 20-year error, give or take, and we're going to all get past it. And these are two guys, if anybody was to get in, Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds.
All right, but
I think that's why you're starting to get this up.
Here's a pushback on your –
Yeah.
Because the 16 people are not the writers.
I know.
They're former players and former Hall of Famers who are the ones who did not put those guys in when the time came. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I think it's an overall ethos, a change of mind.
But it's some of those Hall of Famers who are the ones who voted against him.
But I'm saying public opinions start to change. And I think public opinions starting to change. You know what? I'm not saying I want my kids to go out here and use steroids to play baseball. But if it was a whole era where you got some former players, Jose Canseco saying it was as prevalent as coffee, you got so many guys saying, I'd say about 40, 50%, others saying 30%. It all varies. That many guys were using, I think you almost have to just wipe your hands clean. Either nobody gets in or you just start to say, I got to just look at the numbers. And then I'm going to put a whole asterisk and say from 20, 25 years, whatever you want to put it, baseball has a cloud. It was the steroid era. And admit it. It's okay. We all love the sport. Ratings were through the roof. It's okay. Just admit it. This is what it was. We were complicit, us as an MLB. We turned a blind eye. Guys took advantage of it. It is what it is. And I think more people are starting to become okay with that because they're realizing that's just what it was. And I'm not going to leave these two guys up. So now you're going to have most home runs ever not in. Pete Rose not in.
Well, Pete Rose is a different.
But I'm just saying, so when you keep having these guys, and one of the greatest pitchers, 7 Cy Young or Roger Clemens not in.
877-99 on Fox. Would you have a problem with Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens getting into the Hall of Fame through the back door? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is the Odd Couple. Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington. Alex, let's not play a drop after this.
What?
Well, I send it to break.
What'd I do?
It is the Odd Couple.
Stall them out.
On a Worship Wednesday. Rob Parker,
It's
Kelvin
a Worship
Washington.
Wednesday. Stall them out.
Right here on Fox Sports Radio. Alex.
Rob.
Oh, boy.
Stick.
Oh.
And stay.
Because
America.
Rob Parker also doesn't like.
You all right with going in through the back Sometimes I think players lose sight and don't understand fans. But I'm going to take – I want this to be – is this on? This is a public service announcement for Giannis. Giannis, who was so upset that Miles Turner was booed, right? Can we hear this sound from Giannis?
I know it's sport, I understand, but sometimes it's big in the sport. It is big in the sport. Obviously, he's going to, as much as, I don't know if he's going to say it, but he's going to go back home and he's going to be like, okay, 10 years just went down the drain. And that's not fair for anybody that gave 10 years to the game and 10 years for the Pacers.
All right, so he's blaming the fans for booing Miles Turner, who returned after playing 10 years. He took a bigger contract, went to Milwaukee. Okay.
Yeah.
But Giannis, I'm sorry, and a lot of players you don't understand. The word fan is derived from the word fanatic. So people are fanatical about you, about the team. They've invested their time and their energy, and it's because of that they react that way, Kerry, okay? It's not because they didn't. It's because they invested 10 years in him.
Yeah.
They went to the NBA Finals last year, and then a piece of their team is now going with the other team, okay? And I get it. You can do whatever you want. But to not understand why fans boo and get disappointed, it's their right. It's why they wear your jersey with your name on their back. It's why they care. It's why when they lose, their team or their player loses a game, they cry or have a miserable day or don't want to watch TV or read the paper. They're fanatics. That's what fans are. If they were lukewarm and didn't care whether you played for them or to buy your jersey or to go to the games, then they wouldn't care, right? And they wouldn't. If you go ahead, who cares? Do whatever you want. So every time I hear these big babies about fans booing somebody. Stop it, okay? Understand the fans care. They're fanatical about the situation. It's not going to be with reason. There's no reason involved for a grown man to cry over a game. Did you see all the grown men crying in Toronto when the Blue Jays lost?
That's right.
That had nothing to do with their lives. Nothing, right? They got families, jobs, grown men.
odd couple, Rob.
Alex
Kelvin.
is the best. He's the best.
Is that your way of bribing him up to cut things? Huh? You slipped him a 20?
Just remember, Rob, size 12.
That's right. Alex has 3 pair of Jordans.
I do.
And guess what?
What's that?
I bought all 3 pairs.
You bought me my first, my second, and my third.
Put the camera on, Rob. All right. On the way, Greg Auman, Fox Sports NFL reporter, getting a new job. By the way, I'm actually fast forward. Let me back it up and tell you about Tire Rack. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com. It is the way tire buying should be. Like I mentioned, Greg Auman, Fox Sports NFL reporter, on the way, and we'll get you set on what's trending in just a moment. 877-99 on Fox. Rob and I, we actually disagree about how they should handle this with getting these guys in with the Errors Committee, and you have Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens on this. Rob feels it as a backdoor. I feel it's a right and a wrong about the whole steroids era. What say you? 877-99 on Fox.
All right, Trucker Don in Boston. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Trucker Don? Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, thank you for taking my call. It must be Worship Wednesday because I called in and Rob Parker answered the phone. I felt like I was at church and the Pope passed around.
Man.
Wow. All right, Trucker Don, settle down.
Did you know that was me? You knew that was me?
Right.
I said to Rob G, I says, was that really Rob Parker that answered the phone? He said, yeah. I said, man, that's like going to church and having the Pope pass around.
Trucker Don. I don't ever want to hear you say that again, okay?
I had to do something because last night I was going to call in and trash Rob, because everybody was, and so I felt left out.
Did you need me here yesterday? What was going on, man?
I got ripped.
Which one? I actually was listening to you and Carrie. Shout out to Carrie. You were getting ripped about the Colts.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Trucker
listening to
Don, are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're good.
All right. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for calling. Thank you, Trucker Don.
No doubt.
Trent in Wichita, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Trent?
What's up, man? Just fresh out the county clink, man. Been listening to you in the jail, man. It got me through. But the Hall of Fame.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Hey, we ain't going back, right? We ain't going back.
No, we ain't going back.
All right.
I'm fighting this case, man. It was from May of 20, man. They whopped it, and then they brought it back up on me a couple years ago. I didn't even know.
Well,
and they
I just want you to know, do not trade our show for a pack of smokes, okay? Don't do that.
Oh, never that. Never that. But no, hey, these guys, I think the players that are getting this correction for them, or if they do get this correction for them, I think they're going to be the ones that are more reluctant to embrace it, man, because it's kind of cheap. You know what I mean? I'd be like, it's kind of like, y'all want me in now? You punked me all these years. You want me in now?
Now I get that point. Like the idea that how come I didn't get in? You know what I mean, with the writers and with the way that most people get in. There's got to be a secondary committee.
Man, them dudes want to get in. I feel you, Trent. Thank you for the call, brother. But they want to get in. They're gonna be crying. You're gonna see Barry Buff Bonds crying. I made it.
Harris in Columbus, Ohio. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man? I really enjoy you guys' show, man.
Thank you, Harris.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, man, I want to say this, man, because, there's so much politics involved in everything, and it really bothers me with the fact that I read an article about Rick Riley. It was years ago, and how he was talking about how prickly Barry Bonds was, and he told me he didn't tell me, but he said that he was on the voting committee, and I'm like, David Ortiz flunked the test one time, but nobody never brings that up, though, but they love Big Papi.
You heard me bring it up.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So the media, you know what I mean? That's the part that I don't like. But see, Barry Bonds, he had to have his own lounge chair, and I guess he was pretty, but what did that have to do with what he did on the field?
Nothing, but I will say this, and
okay,
your point, Harris, is well taken, but here's the only thing. That Bonds was a bad guy to the press.
That's real.
Okay?
That's real.
Facts. But, and I've brought this up to you a million times, they voted him MVP 7 times. So if they wanted
4 in a row.
If they wanted to take it out on him and be like, yo, you ain't really cool with us, you making our jobs harder, they could have done it. They could have done it if they really wanted to, and they didn't do it. So that's the only part.
Give him right his credit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's
like I might not like the dude, but dang it, he's
but
good.
he was the best player in the league. Yeah. Like how could you not vote for him?
All right, appreciate the call. Shout out to all of you who called in on this. Again, Greg Auman on the other side of trending. Monty Bolaños now.
Monty.
I thought Monty was now.
Monty's.
Are we there?
We're there. We're good.
Thanks for that. Monty, thanks for that
I've
update.
been playing with this because the sound earlier, when I started, Alex, right, my sound was low.
Yes.
And so I've been kind of wondering why my sound was low. So that's probably, don't worry, it was me.
Blame Elijah.
Been pressing a lot of buttons over here. Guys,
We've been pressing buttons.
We've been pressing
See, Rob?
buttons.
Oh, buttons.
Hit me with a caution, Alex. Hit me with a caution. Rob, caution.
We're going to start in the NBA,
Rob,
fellas.
caution.
Caution, because the Cavaliers did score 41 in the first quarter, but Philadelphia responded with 40 points in the second quarter. So the Cavs are still up 70-67 at the half. Donovan Mitchell, the leading scorer, he's got 21 points. Jalen Duren has 20 points. The Pistons are on top of the Jazz 62-59 halfway through the third quarter. Early in the third, it's been back and forth between the Nets, who are looking for their first win of the season, and the Pacers, who've only won one. Indiana is up 59-58 right now, but Michael Porter Jr. is the leading scorer. He's got 24 points and 8 rebounds for the Nets. The Celtics are topping the Wizards at home 51-47. Jaylen Brown, 18 points, and the Timberwolves have a 51-46 lead over the Knicks at Madison Square Garden late in the second quarter. Julius Randle leading the way. He's got 14 points. Rockets over the Grizzlies right now 26-16 late in the first quarter. Still to come, the Pelicans and the Mavericks. Klay Thompson is going to come off the bench for Dallas this season. And still to come, Lakers and the Spurs. No Austin Reeves for LA. When it comes to the NHL, the Maple Leafs are now on top of the Mammoth 2-1 late in the second period, and early in the second period, the Capitals are topping the Blues 1-0. In the NFL, the Cardinals have placed quarterback Kyler Murray on IR because of his foot injury, and Texans have ruled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for Week 10 because of his concussion. Davis Mills will get the start on Sunday. Rams head coach Sean McVay says he expects wide receiver Puka Nacua to play against the 49ers on Sunday, despite a rib injury that he suffered last Sunday in a win against the Saints. Back to you.
Gracias, Monte.
Mucho gusto.
It is the Odd Couple. He's Rob. I'm Kelvin on a Worship Wednesday. Getting a new job can be so much easier. With Express Employment Professionals with Express, you'll have a local connection to the job market. Get started at expresspros.com to find a location near you. That is www.expresspros.com. All right, we're joined now. Greg Auman, Fox Sports NFL reporter. Greg, what's up, man?
Hey, not much. How are you guys doing?
Doing excellent on this Wednesday.
I used to love all your music. Oh, that's the Greg Allman Band.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He's tired of that.
Sorry about
He's tired of that, Rob.
How many times you heard that? Yeah.
I kind of thought when he passed away they would like die down, and it's only gotten stronger.
There's a bunch of Rob Parkers out here, Greg.
Yes, we're living the past. Can't help it. Let's just go here with the Indianapolis Colts and the trade, and I thought they gave up way too much. I have a bigger issue with them buying into Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, and thinking like they're going to the AFC Championship game. Did you like this move, or you think it was too premature?
I mean, I like it from the all-in standpoint. I think they have a window where they're better than expected, and you want to have a chance to turn good into great. I do think there's a decent chance that these 2 first-round picks they sent to New York are not that high. Bottom 8 in the round both years if things go right. I don't really see that much of a chance of them imploding next year. So it's one of those where there's not many chances to get a guy like a Sauce Gardner. So to do that, I know 2 first-rounders sounds like a lot, but it's kind of like one number 10 pick is probably worth more than the 2 picks they sent them, if you look at it that way.
Are you convinced that Daniel Jones has turned a corner? Because I look at him and I see him beating up on bad teams, and then the Rams and Colts, not so much so.
Yeah, I mean, he just had a 5 turnover game.
Rams and Steelers, yeah.
Right. I mean, he just had a 5 turnover game. So that definitely, I wondered if this was a little bit of a panicky, we need to offset. What if they don't continue to play at a high level in offense? We got to ramp up the defense. I think he's done a very good job of doing exactly what he needs to win. Some of that's just handing the ball off 20 times a game to Jonathan Taylor, but minimizing his mistakes. So when you see a game like he had this past weekend, it should be cause for concern, but it's kind of been the exception to the rule so far.
All right, let me ask you this. Staying with the trades, the Cowboys make a couple of defensive trades. Some other teams that people were saying, you look at the Lions, who've been injured a lot the last couple of years. They didn't make trades. A lot of Lion fans were upset. Hey, it's been 2 years. They didn't do anything. 2 years now, not making any moves. So you got the Cowboys who made a couple moves, teams that didn't. Any other teams that you like? Maybe you like the Cowboys moves or a little shocked that other teams didn't?
I didn't really like the Cowboys moves. The Cowboys are 3-5-1, and they have like a 4% chance of making the playoffs. So even if you think of Quinn and Williams as a long-term asset, I just think they gave back at least half of what they got when they gave up Micah Parsons. So you shed Micah Parsons, and now they have three $20 million defensive tackles. And it doesn't seem like the same people are making all these decisions. They don't line up very well. In terms of other things, I thought Seattle did a great job to get Rashid Shaheed without having to give too much. They're almost overloaded at receiver now. That's a really talented group. And I think they had done well to get 5 touchdowns out of Torrey Horton. But this adds a whole other element. If you look at Rashid Shaheed a year ago when he had Clint Kubiak as his offensive coordinator, he's getting 17 yards a catch, one of the best in the NFL. This year, new coordinator, worse offense in New Orleans, he's getting like 11 yards a catch. So I think he adds another deep ball element. Seattle's a really good team, and I thought they added to a strength. So was impressed by that. Jaguars, I thought, were a little bit different situation in that they were hurting at receiver. I mean, they're not getting what they want from Brian Thomas Jr. Travis Hunter's hurt. So, to get Jacoby Myers gives Lawrence, to me, a reliable, high-volume receiver you can throw 10 targets a game at and know you're going to get 70 yards and the occasional touchdown, that kind of thing.
How surprised are you where we are in the NFC North? 5-2-1, couple of 5-3 teams, including the Bears. And that was a huge win by Minnesota. That saved their season in Detroit. What do you make of that division? I have the Lions not, Greg, and OT making the playoffs.
Wow, that'd be surprising. That division, you think about last year, best division in football, and then goes 0-3 in the playoffs. So it's kind of like which was the real, legit identity of that division. And again, here it is, regular season, and they're beating up on everybody. I mean, Chicago looks good and is dead last out of that division. So I think they're going to keep beating up on each other is the problem. So I think where in last year you had, a 15-win and a 14-win team in that division, I think they're going to beat up on each other more, and I don't think anybody's going to get the 1 seed out of that division. So I think it means Green Bay or Detroit has to go on the road somewhere else, and that makes it even harder for them to win in the postseason. But it's impressive. We're all 4 teams in that division are above 500 right now. They're doing well.
Hey, where are you? And by the way, our guest Greg Auman, Fox Sports NFL reporter on with the Odd Couple on a Worship Wednesday. Where are you? Big win for the Bills. On the other end, this is just what they do. They're not. Josh Allen's now 5-0 in the regular season against the Chiefs. Where was that game for you? A setback for the Chiefs, or just, hey, they'll still be fine? And did the Bills right what might have been starting to concern people, being so Josh Allen reliant?
No, I think the Bills did a good job there. And this is one of those where for Buffalo, all the regular season success in the world is going to have that, okay, well, let's wait and see what they do in January. All Buffalo can do right now is try to get the best seed they can, try and make sure they're hosting playoff games and not going to Kansas City, not going, Indianapolis. I don't know, that's a terrible place to play, but they can control how much of an advantage they have in the postseason. And that, to me, goes a long way towards getting the wins they haven't been able to get. As far as the Chiefs, I think, are almost better off kind of being low-key, lurking, hiding, people not putting them at number 1 or number 2 in the power rankings and letting them sit around 8 and just be a team that somehow people underestimate, because I think
why Greg, why should we not underestimate them when they haven't beaten the teams over 500, right? They have 4 losses.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, that last year they were 11-0 in 1-score games. This year they're 0-4. Like, there's some signs there. And even last week against the Bills, Patrick Mahomes had 0 touchdowns, right? And because everybody thought the offense is back, they're unstoppable because they beat up on 3 teams, 3 weeks in a row. And I'm just saying, I'm looking at the numbers. There's certain things there that why should all 4 losses be against good teams? Shocking.
Right. I mean, I saw them in Jacksonville a couple weeks ago, and they didn't look like the same team against Jacksonville in terms of letting things get away from them. So, no, I think everybody thought they'd take a step back, right? And I expected that. To me, they're a little bit like the Patriots were at the end with Brady, where so much of all of Kansas City's success has been them dominating at home in the playoffs. And they're probably not going to have maybe even any playoff games at home right now. So it's a different challenge. I mean, I forget how many guys. It's like literally one or two. I mean, Mahomes went to Baltimore in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago, and it might be his only full road playoff game they've had. So they're going to have to do something new. They're going to have to win on the road in the playoffs. And it's not that they can't do it. I don't think we've seen them clicking on all cylinders. I think the offensive pieces have been missing. They've had injuries they've dealt with. Offensive line, they lose a tackle for a month. So I think they're still finding themselves. Obviously, the pieces are there. It's just you don't know how much they've left. I mean, they've lost some key people on defense just through normal attrition. And I don't know. We don't know some of the new faces as well, but I think it's completely understandable to question. I think, what are they, 5-3 right now? Is that it?
Yeah. 5-4. 5-4.
They got 4 losses.
5-4. Like I said, 5-4 is one mistake, unexpected loss away from being on the outside looking in. You know, like if they were in the NFC right now, they wouldn't be in right now.
Right.
So, like I said, I think, is it a cause for concern? I didn't think the Chiefs were going to be a 13-win team this year. I just thought they'd be a wild card playoff team, and you don't really want to face Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, even if it's at your place and you feel like you have the better team.
The only thing I worry about is what Andy Reid's going to order from that menu on the sidelines.
This is what
I feel like Andy Reid in the regular season is using 40% of his playbook, and the creativity. I think he's saving his best stuff for January,
Greg, he really meant the menu. Food. You over here, Greg, you're over here making sense, being smart, being rational. No, he's actually just saying it.
That big placard.
Yeah, not a metaphor. He's actually saying he thinks it's a menu.
Okay. All right,
Greg, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. You guys have a good night.
No, Greg Auman, give him a follow on X. All right, One's Gotta Go edition coming up. It's going to be a jury selection edition. I'll explain coming up. It's the Akabo, Fox Sports Radio.
Sometimes I think players lose sight and don't understand fans. But I'm going to I want this to be, is this on? This is a public service announcement for Giannis. Giannis, who was so upset that Miles Turner was booed, right? Can we hear this sound from Giannis?
I know it's sport, I understand, but sometimes it's big in the sport. It is big in the sport. Obviously, he's going to, as much as, I don't know if he's going to say it, but he's going to go back home and he's going to be like, okay, 10 years just went down the drain. And that's not fair for anybody that gave 10 years to the game and 10 years for the Pacers.
All right, so he's blaming the fans for booing Miles Turner, who returned after playing 10 years. He took a bigger contract, went to Milwaukee. Okay.
Yeah.
But Giannis, I'm sorry, and a lot of players you don't understand. The word fan is derived from the word fanatic. So people are fanatical about you, about the team. They've invested their time and their energy, and it's because of that they react that way, Kerry, okay? It's not because they didn't. It's because they invested 10 years in him.
Yeah.
They went to the NBA Finals last year, and then a piece of their team is now going with the other team, okay? And I get it. You can do whatever you want. But to not understand why fans boo and get disappointed, it's their right. It's why they wear your jersey with your name on their back. It's why they care. It's why when they lose, their team or their player loses a game, they cry or have a miserable day or don't want to watch TV or read the paper. They're fanatics. That's what fans are. If they were lukewarm and didn't care whether you played for them or to buy your jersey or to go to the games, then they wouldn't care, right? And they wouldn't. If you go ahead, who cares? Do whatever you want. So every time I hear these big babies about fans booing somebody, stop it, okay? Understand the fans care. They're fanatical about the situation. It's not going to be with reason. There's no reason involved for a grown man to cry over a game. Did you see all the grown men crying in Toronto when the Blue Jays lost?
That's right.
That had nothing to do with their lives. Nothing, right? They got families, jobs, grown men. And I'm going to pump the brakes because they are not, Rob G, N-O-T, a dynasty. Yes, they won in 2000, but then they went 2020. They didn't win again until 2024. So there was 3 years that went by, okay? So that kind of took that championships out of the dynasty tag. To me, you need to win 3 in a row or 3 out of 4. Like to be a dynasty. That's the way I look at it. And yes, they're the first team to win back-to-back since the Yankees, who won in 98, 99, and 2000. And the first National League team to win since the Cincinnati Reds when they won back-to-back in 1975-76. And I know a lot of people nowadays, they think everything's a dynasty. The San Francisco Giants won 3 championships in 5 years or whatever it was?
It was 5, yeah.
Never won back-to-back. They're not a dynasty to me. Did they have an unbelievable run? But they didn't even win back-to-back. And they won a championship, didn't make the playoffs, won a championship, didn't make the playoffs, won a championship, and didn't make the playoffs. Come on, that's not a dynasty.
Well, they're like you, a brand muffin. At least they're consistent.
They are consistent.
Win, don't get in. Win, don't get in. Win.
You get my point.
I do get your point.
And the same thing, people try to say the Spurs and no, they just had a winning culture there. But they won 5 in 20 years, not a dynasty. When the Yankees won, they won in 96. They did not win in 97. Then they won 98, 99, 2.
Fox Sports Radio, Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, Worship Wednesday.
Tighter pants.
DJ Ali Alex on the ones and twos.
You know what they call me?
What's that?
I'm the pearly gatekeeper.
You're pearly gatekeeper.
Where'd that clip come from? Is that AI?
Tighter pants.
You know who you sound like when you say
tight
that.
Pants.
If you miss any of today's show, you can watch and catch the podcast. Just search The Odd Couple wherever you get your pod. Right after the show, it's going to go up. Rob G working on it as we speak. You can rate it 5 stars. Support your boys. Share, tell everybody. Share it around with your friends. Just search Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast. You'll find today's show and a best of version as well. And it's time for One's Got to Go.
Hard decisions. So 5's a crowd. Is that what I'm playing in here? 5's an uneven number. Figure it out.
Hear me out. One gotta go. All right, so we talked about it before yesterday. Shout out to you and Carrie. Carrie Rose filled in for your boy because I was at jury duty, and I did not get selected. Was there about 150 people. Hear ye. Hit me with the Law and Order. Boom, boom. And was there at about 150 people, and essentially 100, Monty, had to go off and go actually see if they're going to get selected in front of a judge, in front of the lawyers, and they would come back, some with numbers, some didn't get selected. Then you had the rest of us who stuck around. We were what they called extras. If they needed more in the pool, that was us. So I sat around Rob.
I would have been there, and it would have been like, extra.
Extra. There for 9 hours. 9 hours. 7:30 to almost 4:30, whatever it was. And
they do this as punishment. It's just punishment, straight punishment.
So my question to you all, the one's got to go is, while I was there and while everyone else was there, I started to notice things. How does one kill 9 hours?
Oh, it's easy. If I was
bet
there,
it is. I'm not done. Do you? I saw several people. They were prepared, Rob. They read a book. Several people played games on their phone. You can see them playing Tetris, Solitaire, some other games, Candy Crush, whatever. I could see that. Some people walked around because they had a nice little terrace. You could walk around, make phone calls, and knock out some calls, whether it be work or just friends or family. Some people knocked out, drooling, took naps. And lastly, some people socialized, and there was like a little clique of them having fun, talking. And I'm not saying they didn't do little variations of other things for 9 hours.
You might as well try to pick up somebody.
There was a little bit of that going on. There's a couple ladies up in there. I can see some dudes.
Yeah.
Look at. That's how you start the conversation, Rob.
I thought that was killed.
Stall him out on the Worship Wednesday. All right, so my question to you is, one's got to go. Read a book, games, and I'm not saying you can go on social apps. Has to be games, so solitary, Tetris, all those kind of things. Phone calls, nap, or just socializing. Which one would you not do to kill 9 hours?
Well, first I'd say I would have been making out with Della Street. Remember, she was the secretary on Perry Mason.
I'm about to throw you on the streets. Don't nobody remember. I remember Della Reese.
Della Street.
I know Della Reese.
All right. Go ahead, Monty.
Monty, anybody?
All right, this is easy for me because I am not sleeping in public. So I don't care if I'm not going to sleep in public. I can barely sleep on my own time by myself.
So you're not a plane sleeper?
I am not a plane sleeper. I wish I was. I cannot.
Wow. I am a before. You know they get to the part to tell you the safeties.
You're gone?
I'm out.
Yeah, I hate you. I hate you so much.
I'm with you. I can't sleep the whole flight, but I could fall out for like 45 minutes.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, if I'm out 45 minutes, wow.
I wake up. All right, Rob's, either one,
Rob G,
or
Rob G.
Alex.
Alex,
would you
go
need
ahead.
the list again, or are you good?
No, I got it.
Okay.
What we ain't going to do is talk to nobody.
What are you
We
on?
are not
Antisocial?
socializing. We are not talking about the Lakers.
I knew he was going to say that.
We are not talking about Rob Parker.
1,000% knew Rob G was going to do that.
Nope.
Rob G said get somebody.
No, you know what's funny is I'll wear the Odd Couple gear so you know that I work for the Odd Couple,
but I don't want to talk
ask me about it.
Yeah.
I just want you to know so I look important,
See,
but
look at
don't
that,
ask me.
That's Rob G.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Don't ask me. What? Monty, what?
I don't want to talk to you. I guess I don't want to talk to strangers about sports. Because I'm just like,
So you don't want to talk to anybody? You don't want to nap?
No, but I will. No, I'm just not going to nap because I'm not going to nap, but I will talk to people.
Alex.
I'm talking. I'm doing everything.
I'm sorry. Was showing up one of those? Because I'll not show up.
Okay, you already showed up. I don't want to do the conspiracy.
Nah, I don't show up.
But just assume. You know what? I'm not even doing this with you.
Never.
Fine. I told him one day we're going to get a call from his lady.
No, you're
Hi,
not.
Rob G. It's blah, blah, blah.
You're funny.
Alex he's locked up.
No.
Alex
he
is
didn't
in
show up.
handcuffs.
Don't show up. That's all I'm going to say. But I'll do this. Out of all of those, Monty, how can you not sleep in public? What's wrong with
I
sleeping?
can't sleep in public.
Why?
She just can't.
People just leave me alone, you know?
Yeah.
No,
But which one
you
has to
trust
go?
people too much.
Oh, I'm not talking to nobody.
Okay, really?
You too.
No.
Well, duh.
I
That was
thought you would get into the
obvious.
shallow depths of the seas of the oceans.
No. It's like, it's need-to-know basis at this point.
All right. And it's on your boy. The answer for me, what do you think it would be? Just knowing me.
For you?
Yeah.
Walking.
Yeah, you're not walking nowhere.
You're not going nowhere.
Wow.
That butt's sitting down.
What are
I
you
know
trying
I'm
to
not.
say?
What are they trying to say? I know I'm a little pudgy right
You
now.
say
but,
he's pudgy?
you know?
He more likely drop down and do push-ups in the middle of the room.
I would do that.
Just
I
knock
would do
that out
that.
real
You
quick.
do know me. The answer is...
You're not reading the book.
No, I was teed off. I didn't bring it, but I just didn't think to do that. I thought we were going to get active. I didn't know we were going to sit. Socialize.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Socialize.
I can.
I cannot believe that.
I would socialize all day.
We know.
Yes.
I talk on
You find a new
TV
mentee.
for hours. I talk on radio for hours. I have 3 daughters. I talk all day.
You just want silence.
If your boy just wants to chill and read a book or play a game or make a couple
But
of
you
phone
can
calls.
sleep. Like, all that
And then take a
sounds
nap.
would, that's what I'm saying. It would have to be pitch black and so quiet for me to sleep in
Rob
public.
G, I would say, I know you do something else for a living, but I could be your mentor if you change careers.
Stop.
And I bet she would say, can I have your email?
Actually, Deb, I've seen you at the airport and you don't talk to nobody. When
I
we
mean,
were waiting for the Super Bowl.
yeah.
There's like all these people like, nah.
I'm out.
Me too. You know me. I don't.
I
talk to
love
anybody.
if I'm gonna engage.
I'm
if
not
you
a
start,
people's person.
I'm chilling. Otherwise, let your boy sleep.
Oh,
Monty, I'll
maybe
teach
I
you
am.
how to do it.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready? Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations. That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Joe. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding! He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win. Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Starting in the NHL because it's another historic day for Alex Ovechkin.
And a puck behind the net. Binnington looking to play it, and he gave it away to Ovechkin. The puck centered up here for Chikrin to drive, and a puck that is in a score! And it's 900 goals
for Alexander Ovechkin.
You just heard it on the Capitals Radio Network. They are shutting out the Blues 4-0. Halfway through the second period, after 2 periods, the Mammoth and the Maple Leafs are tied at 2. In the NBA, Donovan Mitchell's got 34 points, and the Cavaliers are pulling away from the 76ers. They're up 107-87 late in the third quarter. Starting the fourth quarter, it's the Pacers who are topping the Nets 83-80. The Pistons are on top of the Jazz at home 78-71. Still early in the third quarter between the Timberwolves and the Knicks at Madison Square Garden, where Minnesota is up 63-61. I'm Monty Bolaños.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
All right, hour number 3 on a Worship Wednesday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, and we are indeed the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. With the iHeartRadio app, you can stream us wherever you happen to be. That's right. Catch us and all the Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7 in the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Just search Fox Sports Radio in the app to stream us live all day, every day. And be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets in the iHeartRadio app so that you can always pop up. It'll pop up right at the top, like the good old days. Don't forget. Yep.
I had to do that yesterday, listening to you and Kerry.
Very nice. While you would finally get a chance. Like
I was mad at Kerry,
though.
I was mad at Kerry.
Why? Because he what?
He was being too nice to you.
Oh, is that it?
You double down on the coast, Danny Johnson. Oh, come on, Rob. Ha ha. I almost called Rob G, and Elijah said, put the camera on me.
Put the phone on me.
Put the phone on me while I'm driving.
That's right.
See, this is how I know you haven't been on the show for that long.
Why?
Because your day off, you're like, I got to listen to the show.
No.
When me and Alex ain't here, we're like, nah, fam.
I'll have you know.
Else.
Rob G, you don't listen when you're here?
Hell no.
I know. I'll be like, ain't that right, Rob G?
Huh?
Yeah. No.
I'll have you know, it was already on when I got out of
and so you
prison.
Listen,
where was I?
In prison.
Jail, jury, something. I was doing something.
You're like, what are they talking about today?
I was like, what they talking about today?
All right. Hey, Clarence Hill Jr., who covers the Cowboys for All City Dallas, he'll join us in about 27 minutes. I do want to say this, and don't forget last call. I ordered I told Alice this yesterday, and Rob G, but I ordered a queen-size mattress. You want to see what size the box was that it came in? Like, I haven't opened it. I still actually in the mailroom because I had to get somebody. I'm waiting for 2 old ladies. I'll give them $10 each to bring it up to my room.
Let me call my mentees.
They're going to help me move next Tuesday.
Oh, we know.
You already know that.
They thought being a mentee came for free?
That's right.
Nah, y'all charging for these mentor quotes that you giving them.
Bo, what are you doing next Tuesday? Oh, I'm sorry.
Better promise them a Dodger parade again.
Yeah, that would be. Hey, Bo, if you carry this mattress up,
I'll pick the Dodgers next year.
Exactly. There you go. But no, the box, if you're watching on YouTube, is a queen-size mattress came in a box this size.
Oh, that thing is rolled up like a joint.
But how skinny is it? Is it this big that it could fit? Or Rob G?
Well, that's what you get for finding some deal. You got some deal on Alibaba or something.
No. This is I already know is going to be quality because it's Wayfair. And we deal with
well, don't
Wayfair.
Do me like that. Yeah, you don't. Okay, now, yeah.
But I'm still trying to figure out, Rob G, you say they took the air out of the bag or something?
Yeah, vacuum seal it.
Then when you pull it out, it'll blow up.
And they'll say, like, you can't sit on it or lay on it for like a day because it's got to fully expand.
Pause.
Yeah. Alex, don't.
That wasn't that bad.
That wasn't that
Rob
bad.
had something worse about 30 seconds ago. Neither one of you caught it.
What did I say?
We got it covered.
Okay.
Alex, don't
get to it. We've got it covered.
The tripod today.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but when you release it from the box, it will then, over a day or two, it'll blow up.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see it once it comes out of the box. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I don't want to talk anymore.
Y'all got to grow up. Because we're trying to do a 3-hour show here, and everything can't be a thing when it's a thing.
All I'm talking about is a mattress in a box. That's all I'm talking about.
That's all we're talking. I'm with you on this one, Rob.
What's in the box?
All right, did Brad Pitt go too far in that scene, or what do you think? No? It was perfect? Yeah. Are they going to stop
what was in the box? Of course it was perfect.
No, it was perfect. They got it. First of all, Morgan Freeman even. I would have passed out when I saw it. Before he was trying to tell them, don't look in. I would have been like, let me see. Ah! It just fell out. Why for they keep giving Morgan Freeman the same role? A helpful older black man.
Hey,
hold on. Shawshank Redemption.
All I know is he's been in a million movies and
no, he's had an amazing career.
Morgan,
Shawshank Redemption.
He was on Sesame Street. I'm serious. Like, think about that.
He was. Shawshank Redemption, Seven, Glory, Bruce Almighty. He's always the helpful old black man.
Las Vegas.
Oh, that only you and him know. Like every movie, Driving Miss Daisy.
Yes, Miss Daisy.
Every movie, and he is one of the greats. Who doesn't love Morgan Freeman? But every movie, the boxing one. What's the $1 Million Baby? I'm telling you, every single movie.
There's one he's not. What is
That's exactly. You can't remember it.
The spider.
Along Came a Spider.
Along Came a Spider. He's not a helpful.
What is he in there?
He's a cop detective. He's a retired detective that comes back and
so far you're sounding like what I'm saying.
It's been no, but he's not like the helpful guy. He cracks down and takes down the girl.
There you go.
And there's not like a main character person aside from him?
A girl, and he takes her down.
That's why the movie didn't hit.
Along Came a Spider.
That's why it didn't hit.
I liked it.
It didn't hit. All his movies that hit, he is the helpful dude.
Well, he didn't. The reason why he's always typecast as the old helpful dude is because he didn't even pop till he was 52.
That's
facts. What I'm saying.
No, that's facts.
He didn't.
He's the reverse Rob Parker.
Yep. You know what he wasn't? One of my favorite movies, Lean on Me. Sam, get to class expeditiously. He was a star. He was the main dude.
So his first big movie was 52 years old?
I think it was Lean on Me.
Hollywood Breakthrough 1989.
Was it Lean on Me?
Crazy.
He had several
it's probably
movies.
Glory. It's probably going to say it was Glory.
They mentioned Driving Miss Daisy, of course.
Yes, Miss Daisy.
Don't do that to him.
Don't you remember what was it?
But don't do that to him.
What was it? In Living Color did a spoof on it called Riding Miss Daisy.
Yeah, they talk about how they got a lot of spoofs they did, and back in them days, people wasn't finding it funny. They was running up on them.
It was funny though.
But they were saying
she's like in the back seat of the car. Oh, you're my best friend.
That show.
That was a
hilarious.
great show.
Hilarious.
All right. Another show that's pretty good is the Wemby Show.
Yeah.
Rob G.
As long as we don't play the music, I'm good.
What are you talking about?
No, Alex is not paying attention.
Everyone knows it's Wemby. See, even Monty knows it. It's catchy. It's a happening tune.
We may have used it this weekend or not. I'm just saying. Okay.
Did you?
We may have just dropped it one time.
I'm with you, Rocky. Why would you tell him that?
Monty.
Because we did. We used it one time.
He's gonna be so excited when he goes home
Monty,
today. Elijah, I need you. HRU. I need you to find a clip of them using my clip.
Is that unbelievable?
HRU, Elijah. Can you scour through hours of radio and find it?
Monty, you made my day.
Why would you do that?
That is
You're
so
welcome.
awesome. Because she knows it's fun. It's just a fun song.
Yeah. Just
Don't be hating on me. You guys are, why are you hating on me? I'm a part of the show. We're friends. I love you. You guys don't love me. Love me back.
No, we love you. Like the crazy uncle we never had. However,
here I am
we gotta
every
hear
day,
it every
Monty,
day.
trying to make good radio. Give these guys
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
a career.
Wait, see, that's why right there, Monty. It started off all right. I'm trying to make great radio. Now give these guys a career.
I'm trying to give these guys a career for like 15 years.
These guys a career.
And you guys don't love me
Because they wouldn't
back.
have a career without me, Monty.
What would you? All I've ever wanted from this radio show is love, because that's what I give every day. I give my heart.
Doug Godley somewhere punching the air right now, not believing nothing you talking about.
My energy to
Jason
this
Smith
radio
is in the
show.
other room, the break room, punching right now.
I love everybody at Fox Sports Radio, and every day I come
Aaron
in
is
here,
like this. The only person that you love is me.
and I say, what can I do today to make your lives better?
You know what you could do for
Rob
G?
G, you're going to retire here because I put in my blood, sweat, and tears for 15 years on The Odd Couple for your family.
For your family.
We really
Rob
jumped the shark
G.
here.
Rob G, not what you do for your family. What he did for your family. That's why I told you his wife, he go home, oh, babe, Rob something. She be like, that mother. Yeah, I'm telling you. Anything else? Because we're all only here because of you. So, what else?
Alex, you know this.
My face hurts.
It means that when I see your face across that glass.
Oh, Rob.
You don't even.
Well, you sound like he was locked up.
I say to myself, look at Alex.
Alex, put your hands against the glass.
Touch the glass.
Just touch the glass with me, Alex.
I can feel you, Rob.
Yes. And I look at you and I say, this man is so talented.
Oh, Rob.
And I have to give him
a job.
The content so that his talent can be exposed. Without my content, I'm not sure your talent would be exposed.
Thank you, Rob.
To sports talk radio all over
crying.
America.
Rob.
So in other words, you owe him 3 pair of Jordans.
Okay.
Because he sponsored your life, is what he's saying.
And Kelvin, I know you do
Don't
that
bring-
little
don't
news
bring-
show.
don't bring
I know
me
that
in
little
this.
news show or whatever that he does in the morning.
Don't bring me in this.
That people in Los Angeles or whatever, Wichita, wherever it's broadcast. But when you come in here,
Tell me what.
I transform your life. I give you hope, courage,
Oh, I'm crying.
nourishment.
Nourishment.
So that you can continue
You know what I
on
get,
in
Rob?
your career.
I get calls. Hey, man, you doing okay? It's a wellness check. I know you sit next to him 3 hours. I get other calls. Hello? They don't even ask. They just start praying. And Lord, we just pray for his strength, that he will be with him while he is enduring 3 hours, 5 days a week, 20 shows a month, 12 months a year. And Lord, when does the contract end? Amen.
Monty, I came here to help. That's all I came here for, was to help.
And that's why I have a million mentees, so they can help me
move on Tuesday.
This might have been the best segment in radio ever. Where do we even go from there? Let's just do it on the other side. Let's just do it on the other side.
I'm so mad at Monty right now.
Why?
All this started because of you, Monty. You didn't start this.
We may have used it on the weekend.
Hold on. I didn't start playing the music. I did not continue this.
Monty, let me tell you something.
No, you just did for 10 minutes.
Monty, they're just jealous because you see the value in my content. You see me and you say, this man is so talented.
If you two are delusional,
oh my God.
please order. Talk
Monty,
to a
who's your
doctor now.
producer on the weekend?
Ian Roddy.
That's how much he listens.
Ian. I never miss Monty's show on the weekend.
Right.
Ian.
Another mentee of mine.
Go get that clip. We need that clip. We need to live that clip. We need to experience that clip. Rob Parker has graced us.
I'm about to clip your mic. That's what I'm about to do.
Oh, God.
My face hurts.
Oh,
this
God.
is all because of you, Monty.
Monty, thank you.
You have
You're
to learn
welcome.
some things are better left unsaid.
No, for once, it's just great that Monty is not so full of herself.
Oh, for once, by the way.
Monty,
For the once.
not so full of herself that she can't say, Rob, that clip is so talented. We played it on our show. Like, why is that so hard for so many people?
For the once, Monty, by the
to
way.
be able to embrace me
I have to be
and love
self-involved.
me and tell
Alex,
me
I
that
blame
I'm
you
good.
too because you keeping his
Thank
mic
you.
on.
Thank you.
If you don't cut to a
I
commercial,
will never cut Rob's mic.
more Odd Couple coming up. We'll talk about
Something.
Rob.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, thank you.
Rob Parker.
HRU, Elijah, I need that whole segment. I need it
Elijah.
looped. In fact, I think it could be your promo.
HRU.
Hey, Rob G, can we start the podcast with that segment? I know it's out of order, but
God.
they won't know.
And to Steve DeSager.
Hey, Brian Kenny,
I remember we were tight.
I knew it wasn't baseball, but can we just use this?
I never thought an S would destroy us. But just remember this, Steve. I love you, and you're still the greatest.
Y'all beefed over the S in RBIs is
I will
crazy.
never forget you, Steven DeSegura. Stick and
DeSagers.
stay.
Don't put the S on it, Rob.
America.
No DeSagers.
At one point, a reporter asked him, hey, Ja, do you feel like you still have your usual joy for the game of basketball? No, period.
Kerry, you know what?
Yeah.
If I'm ownership, GM, I got to make a trade. Even if I got to take pennies on the dollar, I can't. A 26-year-old Rob G, how much does he make? $40 million? Right, roughly. Can you find out? But a 26-year-old in Memphis, Tennessee, making that kind of loot, playing basketball, and he's really good at it.
Yes.
39.4. I was real close. 40, right? 39.4.
Uh-huh.
And he looks you dead in the face and say that he doesn't have joy in playing basketball. He can't be on my team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm being harsh. You could be upset, whatever, to say that you don't have joy to play basketball for a living and wear an NBA uniform and all that. I think I just think it's time to make a move.
Yeah, the joy part is squarely placed on him. He was having joy. He was playing well. He was a high flyer. His team was in the playoffs. He was making comments a couple of years ago, we're good in the West. Like, we saw that joy, and it was infectious. Like, we all wanted him to do well.
Yes.
But the joy, losing the joy part of it is self-inflicted.
The team didn't do anything to him.
He's put himself in this situation with the stuff off the court, and now he's on the court. Even when he's playing, he can't stay healthy at this point. And so there are reasons for him saying that. But as the leader of the team, leader of a franchise, you cannot make those comments and expect everything to be okay.
I just don't know how. I'm serious. Like, if I'm on a team and this dude is saying he don't have any joy playing, I'm following him.
No, that's the point. Like, and he's the leader. You cannot say that. And you cannot be on the court doing what he did against the Lakers.
Right. Pouting. That's pouting.
That's a kid.
You're a 9-year-old.
That's a kid moving for him.
You're a professional basketball player.
Man. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I would trade him as well. But again, I don't even think the trade market is hot right now for Ja Morant. I think a lot of people are catching up to what we're talking about right now.
But there's somebody. There's always somebody. Like, people. I've heard forever. Oh, you can't trade James Harden's contract.
Yeah,
oh, yes, you can.
You can. Yeah.
You can't trade this guy. You can't. Who's the guy I'm thinking about? Bradley Beal in Washington. Oh, nobody will touch that. The Phoenix Suns touched it, right? And now where is he? They traded him again.
Clippers. He's in the Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yeah.
So the idea that you can't move people or whatever, and with Ja, at least you know he's talented. Now, you're a GM or a team, you're taking a big shot, a big chance.
Rob, it's crazy to say, but right now, he's 26. He's been injured so much, I don't even know if he still has the same athletic ability right now. And so for the decline to be that way for Ja Morant and not be as explosive at the moment, he can't shoot. He's not a consistent shooter yet. So, like, as a team that wanted to trade for him, what are you trading for him for?
You're trading that he's just very unhappy and not playing up to the best of his ability.
And you can get it out of him.
And we'll get it out of him because he'll be happy to leave that place that he feels like everybody's against him. Now
he's going to be at that place, and it's going to be something that goes wrong. And he's not going to be happy again.
I'm with you.
Okay.
And that's the chance you take.
Yeah.
If you're a downtrodden organization and got really nothing else cooking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're, I don't know, I don't want to just be throwing out teams, but there's some teams. I'll just
the Wizards.
The Wizards. How about Brooklyn now? They have like a lot of these young players. They don't have anybody. Like, seriously, they haven't even won a game yet, right? Rob G, have they won a game?
They haven't. No.
Yeah. So.
Rob G. See, I couple Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington.
I need a tissue now.
On a Worship Wednesday. We got Clarence Hill Jr. on the way. Covers the Cowboys for All City DLLS.
See that? I got to push my glasses up.
Okay. What are we now? What is it now, Rob? And
No,
we
I'm
all
okay.
owe you and
No, I'm good. The love
Anything
we
else?
have on this show is just unbelievable.
No, it is. It's unmatched. It's unrivaled
God.
right now. The love that we have right now.
Okay.
Don't forget to check out our YouTube. If you haven't, we are on there right now, simulcast, so you can always watch us there. We appreciate everybody who does. You share, you subscribe, you like, all that good stuff. You comment. Raji, speaking of which, any good comments on the Odd Mob or the YouTubians?
Oh, we got a lot of good comments. You know what's crazy is this didn't even want to – I don't know how this happened, but a lot of Morgan Freeman chatter.
Really?
From that little throwaway comment about what was going on with him. It's like –
Don't ever disrespect anything I say is throwaway, by the way. Don't ever disrespect me like that.
I mean, there's just a lot of them, but here's another one. Monty Bolaños, the MVP. Yeah, I don't like that.
God.
I don't like that.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Okay, now you got a Morgan Freeman?
I think I do. Alex.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm here to save you.
I'm listening
Very
to
good,
the
Alex.
This
There
is
you
my
go.
commercial.
Yeah, you're doing it.
I'm
Slow
on
it down
your
a little
couch.
bit. Slow it down.
Slow
a little
down?
bit. Yeah, slow it down.
Hi.
Own it. There you go.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
There you go.
Alex.
That was good.
Oh, don't ask me and then you got one.
I just want to try one.
Save that for the MLB Bro promo
Yeah.
you're going to record.
When,
MLB Bro.
Alex,
Because you
MLB
need
bro.
to know.
don't
Because you
talk
need
like
to
that
know.
when you're trying to get that new apartment. I'm just trying to say on the phone. Okay.
What was funny is Rob came in during one of the
Dang,
breaks
that's
and he's
bad.
like, Alex, I'm going to need you to do some voiceover work. He's like, yeah, no problem. He's like, if you can't, try to sound black.
No, I didn't say that.
I was like,
Did not say that.
whoa. Whoa.
Oh, just a little cultured.
Just a little. Just a little. Yeah.
Just put some
Hey, you know what's
seasoning on
funny
what
about
you're
that?
doing.
You know what's funny?
Put some paprika on it.
So when I first start doing that stuff, the voiceover work out here, you'll get a kick out of what you just said, Rob G. So you come in, you get your list, right? It's a list of stuff, and it'll tell you what you're gonna do. It tells you what they're looking for, blah 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 blah. So you'll go in there, you know, and this is 10, say 12 years ago. So you go in there, all right, I'm gonna read this read. Hey, YouTube, check it out, whatever. Then they'll go, the engineer will go, yeah, they didn't know how to say it. Can you, look, they'll do a little moves like brother it up, like, they want to say black it up. They'll be like, do your thing on it. Put a little thing on it. You're like, all right, bro, hold on now. Hold on. Put a little yo on that. You'd be like, all right, ease up. Ease up. So they called it urban. They would start saying that, Alex. Can you urban it up? It's okay, go full urban. So we started calling it, all the black people start calling it bourbon, like black and urban. That's what they want. They want a little bourbon on that. Can you, just, put a little stank on it. Put the thing on it. Thing you guys do. Like, all right, ease up. There used to be some funny stuff. Can you black it up? We got Clarence Hill coming up in a minute. Couple more minutes for us, real quick.
Well, do you still want the comments or not? Because I
Yeah,
got
we
a few.
do.
Why don't you just start?
No,
doing
there was a lot of Morgan Freeman in
All right,
here.
what
by the
else?
way.
Anything else?
By the way, it says here Rob does look like Morgan Freeman in Shawshank.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
What? I do not.
I wasn't gonna bring it up. I was gonna ask you, what did you do when you escaped?
Wow. I look like
And
Denzel.
Tim Robbins was just on my show, the news show. He's a dog. You're a tall guy. He might have 2 inches on you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a drop.
See, Rob, we can't say. What do they want us to do?
I don't know.
For 3 hours
Just
we sit here.
speak.
What if Robert? I'm not talking the rest of the show then.
I know.
Everything I say is
What
out of
else can we
context.
do? Everything turns to drop. All right, what else you got, Roger? Any more
Couple
comments?
more.
We're going to have to do like the old Chris Broussard show when I wouldn't talk for a segment.
Gee. That's a true story. Some good Dak comments from the Dak and Draymond segment.
That's actually funny.
Dak is just a black Tony Romo. Dak Prescott is terrible.
I don't like that.
Dak is not a bum. He's a product of his environment, which is the king of mid. That's not a bad
I'm
thing.
not bad at that.
Right, but a
bum is there.
A bum is over the top,
And that was
just
my
like,
point.
Just like the Shady McCoy called him ass. Like,
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
too
just
extreme.
disrespect.
And that's what I was saying if you took Draymond, who now is going to be a Hall of Famer because he was with the Warriors. If I took Draymond and I put him on the Wizards, we would probably
Or the Hornets.
Or the Hornets. According to him, we would call Draymond a bum.
Right.
Because averaging 9, 6, and 6 with the Wizards or the Hornets wouldn't do anything. It'd be a product of his
And
environment.
don't forget, Draymond was offered a big contract to go to the Pistons. Remember the Pistons?
Yep, I do remember that.
And he wasn't even crazy. He knew going
It
there.
was bad team,
that
oblivion,
it would have
nobody.
been
yeah.
exactly that. He
We would
couldn't-
never heard from him again.
He couldn't have elevated despite the money. Like, he couldn't elevate that team and make that team good. He even knew that.
Yeah. Shout out to the Mob YouTubians. Always
There's
appreciate
some more
you.
that are very out of pocket.
Like what?
I don't know if I can read it on.
No, don't.
If it's bad, Alex, just dump it.
No, wait a minute. If it involves me, no.
Yeah, it does involve
What?
you.
What are you?
Rob Parker. It's involving that opening segment with all the drops that we got out of it in hour one. If you missed it, check out the podcast.
Or don't.
There's a whole string of them that says Rob likes the boys.
Oh,
and then this is what I didn't like. Is in the midst of all that, it says, I don't know what this means. They have Rob G playing the gopher. I don't know what that means, but I didn't like that.
That's funny.
That's out of pocket.
Then why are you reading those?
Because you told me to read the comments.
Dump those.
Drop it.
Drop it while it's hot.
No, man.
Well, all right, you know
Thank
what?
you for that.
Tonight's my last show.
This is well, it can't be. According to the first segment, the show wouldn't be anything, and none of us would have jobs without you. None of us would have jobs without you. What is we gonna do if you leave?
Tight pants, tighter pants.
Clarence Hill Jr. on the way covers the Cowboys.
Speaking
of the
you
Dak,
wouldn't have jobs.
That's basically what you said.
You wouldn't have jobs.
You
as
said
long.
Rob G couldn't feed his family without you. That my family would be leaning on Snap without you. Alex wouldn't even exist without you.
I feel like we're iPhones and you're Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
a good analogy.
See, there you go. All right.
I like
Clarence Hill Jr. on the way. Monty right now, save us. Although you are responsible for that.
Monty, you're
See,
you're golden.
I cannot be held responsible for the great segment that happened once I just told Rob that I used his drop.
Didn't help again.
During the weekend. That's all. That is all. Guys, we'll start in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell dropped 42 points today for the Cavaliers, who are just cruising past the 76ers at this point. 128-115 is the score. Final 2 minutes there. Down to the final seconds in Detroit, where the Pistons are about to beat the Jazz. It's 114-103 with 15 seconds to go. The Nets are trying to hold on for their first win of the season. They're up on the Pacers 103-96. 2 minutes to go. Michael Porter Jr. with a double-double, 29 points and 10 rebounds. Jaylen Brown has 35 points, and the Celtics have extended their lead over the Wizards. 111-80 is the score. The Knicks have taken the lead from the Timberwolves at Madison Square Garden. 98-88 is the score. They just got going in the fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson, 19.7 rebounds and 9 assists. Julius Randle's got 23 points. When it comes to the Rockets and the Grizzlies, Houston is up 64-56 early in the third. Late in the second, Pelicans over the Mavericks, 45-39. And the Nuggets are losing to the Heat at home, 22-18, halfway through the first quarter. Still to come, Spurs and the Lakers, and no Austin Reeves tonight for LA. When it comes to the NHL, another historic day for Alex Ovechkin. He has reached 900 career goals, and the Capitals are shutting out the Blues 5-0 after 2 periods.
Well, if you play 40 seasons.
But don't be a hater. First Russell Westbrook, now Alex Ovechkin.
No, first LeBron. First
LeBron. Mammoth and Maple Leafs were tied. Not anymore. Maple Leafs are up 4-2 with 4 minutes to go in the game. A little NFL news for you. Commanders head coach Dan Quinn says that they're still evaluating how to proceed with Jaden Daniels' elbow injury, including getting second opinions. Texans have ruled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for Week 10 because of his concussion. Davis Mills will get the start on Sunday. Cardinals have placed quarterback Kyler Murray on IR because of his foot injury. And in college football, Notre Dame and Auburn have agreed to a home-and-home series in 2027 and 2028. So the game in South Bend is going to take place September 25th, 2027, while the return game in Auburn is going to be the following October 28, 2028. Back to you guys.
Monty, thank you.
Jess.
Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Even though you are the blame. See, I couple Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, who is happy to just have a job and exist. On a Worship Wednesday, aches and pains can sneak in. Let's get this started. Put the camera on me. Do you know who I am? Aches and pains can sneak up on you during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep it moving. Use as directed. Joined now by Clarence Hill Jr., covers the Cowboys for All City DLLS. Clarence Hill Jr. on X. Clarence, what up, bro?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Doing great. How are you, bud?
Oh, man, I'm out here in downtown Dallas having a little dinner. It was 89 degrees today. Can you believe it's still 89 degrees?
Wow.
In November in Dallas. It was so freaking hot.
That is hot, no doubt.
Did you spend time talking about that bum that is Dak Prescott, or at least according to Draymond Green?
Yeah. I mean, are we going to really give that energy? I mean, I mean,
we already did, so just join in.
We already went off on them. All right,
we're gonna legitimize idiocy. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, that we have to legitimize Draymond Green trying to get clicks and get engagement by calling Dak a 10-year veteran a bum. I've seen bums in Dallas. You know, I've covered the Cowboys a long time, and there have been a lot of bums at quarterback for real. You know, if you look at the quarterback abyss between Troy Aikman and Tony Romo, there were some bums. Okay, real talk. To do Dak like that because of his lack of playoff success is disrespectful. It's just uncalled for, and we shouldn't even be legitimizing ignorance.
And my issue, though, and I hear you, I'm with you, is this is the supposed new media that they try to push out.
Yeah.
It was almost like the Lakers coach.
Well, J.J. Redick. Yeah.
J.J. Redick,
he was saying,
who in order to enhance the players of today, he trashes the players of yesteryear. Who does that? Who does that?
It's ridiculous. And keep it in the same theory. I mean, you know, we're talking about J.J. Redick, who was never a superstar, right?
Right.
And we're talking about Draymond Green, who, if not for Steph Curry, would be a damn bum. Single.
Clarence, I said that earlier. If he was a wizard.
Triple single, okay?
Right.
You're legitimized because of Kevin Durant and because of great players around you, not because of you. You are not the cornerstone of a championship team.
Go ahead.
No, it's amazing. And even Shady McCoy, when he called Dak ass on national television. Like, what does Dak have? I'm sure, I know you guys asked Dak about the Shady McCoy thing. I think I remember you guys asking him or something.
Yeah.
What did he say? Why am I getting this, and why would they be so disrespectful, especially coming from former players who know what it takes to make it to the NFL?
Know what it takes to make it and to stick it in the field. I don't care what you say. If Dak wasn't a quality quarterback, Jerry Jones would not have him as his quarterback for 10 years. I've seen a turnstile at quarterbacks. I've seen people come and go looking for guys. I mean, and Shady McCoy knows that more than anybody. And it's all because of rivalry. My frustrating thing is I don't think other players should do that to other players. It's a small fraternity of NFL players, guys who, and I just like my guy Mike Irvin. He's the biggest Cowboy fan there is on TV. He certainly cuts for the Cowboys, but I've never heard him rip another team, an Eagles player, just because they didn't play for the Cowboys. And Shady's hate is rooted in him being an Eagle and not legitimate analytics or football analysis.
Right.
That's what's so stupid about it.
We have, of course, Clarence Hill Jr. covers the Cowboys for All City DLS on with the odd couple on the Worship Wednesdays. Couple of moves that stay there. Couple of moves defensively, and like the day before the trade deadline, you had, of course, Jerry Jones was saying, I'm going to make trade stuff's coming down the line. You guys don't even know, and then they end up making a couple trades. Quinnen Williams being the biggest one, getting him from the Jets. What do you make of their trades? Couple of defensive players, a linebacker and a defensive tackle.
Well, I mean, it's frustrating. I think for Cowboys fans, it's bittersweet because it's almost too little, too late. You could have done this 2 weeks ago, okay? Because if you win against Denver, you win against a Cardinals team that had lost 5 straight. There was 2-5.
Right. Playing
a backup quarterback, and you make those trades. Then you have something to play for. And then because the NFC to me is wide open as it's ever been.
Uh-huh.
There's no juggernaut. There's no like this team is the best. I know the Eagles are the defending champions. The Cowboys played toe to toe with them. They paid Green Bay to a tie. Certainly, we saw Detroit lose last week, and before now, we have a good record, but they got injuries out the wazoo. I mean, I think it's wide open as it's ever been, and you have a chance if you can kind of tread water to the reinforcements come. And so, Cowboys fans were out. Now they're back in like a drug. They're all excited about Quinnen Williams. But to me, this is more about next year than about this year. But Quinnen Williams is an absolute hoss. I mean, this is a guy. This dude here is a dude. They have had a dude in the middle of that defense, the middle of that defensive line, since really Leroy Glover, and it's been a long time. And the defense is a huge problem. It's the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst in the league, along with the Bengals. It's one of the worst in franchise history. They couldn't stop a nosebleed, whether it's run, whether it's pass. They need more than him, but he's a start for them to build for next year.
Clarence, when they lost to the Cardinals the other night, the people resigned. Okay, the season is over now. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean that's how because you're 3-5-1. I mean you got to go 6-2 the rest of the way just to get to 8-1, and that's not going to get you in. I mean you got to go 5-3 to get to 8-1, and 6-2 to get to 9 wins. I don't know if 9 wins gets you in. You got to go 7-1 to get to 10 wins, which may guarantee the playoff spot. So yeah, just the number. The season has gotten short really fast because you put yourself behind the 8 ball. That's what the Cowboys have done at 3-5-1 because they, you got Raiders. I mean, you should be able to win that game. You got.
Oh, did we lose him?
1-2-1-2. Clarence, you there? Clarence, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You hit a little bad patch there for a few seconds.
I'm sorry. I'm saying you got a juggernaut of games coming up after the Raiders with the Eagles, with the Chiefs, and Detroit back to back to back. So you want to give yourself some leeway, and there's no margin for error now.
Let me ask you this. Stay in that division. Obviously, if you cover the Cowboys and you cover the other teams in the division, you mentioned the Eagles. How good are they? It's kind of a weird team. They're winning a lot of games, but people want more. They got some internal things going on. And then, of course,
more than winning?
Yeah, you got the Giants as well, who there's spark in the city.
I know more than winning.
You got the spark in the city with the Giants, with their new Jackson Dart. So what's going on? What else in the division are you seeing?
Oh, there's nothing else to look at in the division. Washington's done. Jaden Daniels, the new RG3. And don't you say that word, Rob. Don't you call him. Don't you call him that.
No,
he's not that.
I haven't got any.
And he got a fine mama. Don't do that.
Clarence, I'm trying to retire. Clarence. Okay.
Don't you call him
Clarence.
that. Okay?
Clarence, we're good.
And he got a fine mama. Leave him alone. Okay. Don't
this
don't
man's
you call
mama.
him that. I think I said that twice. Anyway, don't say that.
You made your point.
Okay. And nobody's talking about the Giants. Come on, man. They got
I agree.
They got nothing else. No one's talking about the Giants. Yeah, the Eagles have been the best team of the class of the division. But, yeah, they keep winning. They don't look good winning, but they keep winning. Somehow they keep winning. They got the ugly tush push. They keep winning, and, that's all you can say about it. Such a bad thing to say, such a deplorable thing. All they do is win. They don't look good, but they keep winning. I don't know how they keep doing it.
Right.
But they keep skating by their chin, and they keep winning. But, when you play bad, you don't look good, those things come back to haunt you at some point. Their lack of being able to pass the ball consistently may haunt them, or it may not. At some point, it may haunt them in the playoffs.
You know what Clarence thinks? Don't look good. The Eagles wins, but we know what he does think look good, or who I should say.
Yes, we do.
Clarence made that a point of view. We know who he does think looks good.
No doubt.
My eyes are good, baby. My
eyes are still good. There you go. I love it. All right. Well, Clarence Hill, of course, Jr. covers the Cowboys for All City Dallas. We appreciate you and your input. Is dinner over, or you got to go back and finish?
I got a bourbon waiting for me. I got somebody at the bar waiting on me. I got a bourbon, somebody here waiting on me.
All right. Hey, Clarence, have a great night. Okay.
The game does not stop. Okay.
All right, the game don't stop.
That. No doubt.
All right, player. Original player from the Himalayas.
Yes.
A Mac from way back.
All right, Clarence. Thank you, buddy.
Guys, thank you, man.
All
right, Clarence Hill Jr., give him a follow there. All right, last call on the way, 877-99 on Fox. If you couldn't get in earlier, please give us a call. We want to hear what you had to say. What?
Nothing. I'm just so proud to be here with you guys. I'm just so happy.
No. You're proud of us that we made it this far, these little engines that could, as if we all wasn't doing things before you.
No, it's not that.
You know how many things I've done before you?
No, but not this big.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Fox Sports.
Wow.
We can't. Matter of fact, I'm with you. We out.
I'm done.
Jason Smith and Mike Harmon up next.
I know. I'm done.
No, I'm not breaking down.
And I'm going to pump the brakes because they are not, Rob G, N-O-T, a dynasty. Yes, they won in 2000, but then they went
2020.
They didn't win again until 2024. So there was 3 years that went by, okay? So that kind of took that championships out of the dynasty tag. To me, you need to win 3 in a row or 3 out of 4, like to be a dynasty. That's the way I look at it. And yes, they're the first team to win back-to-back since the Yankees, who won in 98, 99, and 2000. And the first National League team to win since the Cincinnati Reds when they won back-to-back in 1975-76. And I know a lot of people nowadays, they think everything's a dynasty. The San Francisco Giants won 3 championships in 5 years or whatever it was?
5, yeah.
Never won back-to-back. They're not a dynasty to me. Did they have an unbelievable run? But they didn't even win back-to-back. And they won a championship, didn't make the playoffs, won a championship, didn't make the playoffs, won a championship, and didn't make the playoffs. Come on, that's not a dynasty.
Well, they're like you, a brand muffin. At least they're consistent.
They are consistent.
Win, don't get in. Win, don't get in. Win.
You get my point.
I do get your point.
And the same thing, people try to say the Spurs and no, they just had a winning culture there. But they won 5 in 20 years, not a dynasty. When the Yankees won, they won in 96. They did not win in 97. Then they won 98, 99, 2000. So they won 3 in a row and 4 out of 5. That's a dynasty.
They were for sure.
Am I right? That's a dynasty.
That's not in question.
And when I look at this Dodger team, and of course the way that they won this one left a lot to be desired. I don't look at them in the same light that I look at that Yankee team in 2000 or the Cincinnati Reds. Now the Reds weren't a dynasty. They won the back-to-back. But they had the big red machine. That was an incredible team with so many great players and all that. This Dodger team, now, if they win another one, obviously they have to win another one. If they win 3 in a row, then I'm going to say that they're a dynasty. But right now, from 2020 to 2025 with the 3 champions, they're not a dynasty. They're a very good team that's won back-to-back championships. You tip your cap, even if it's somewhat fraudulent. You tip your cap because...
You can't help yourself, boy. You're going to let it slide in there.
Because they did win.
Give me my cookies back.
I'm not, no.
These
are going home.
Give me all 25 of the cookies you got.
No, I mean, we shared them with everybody. I had the box in my bag. I had to take it out.
The look you gave me when I said, oh, no, those for everybody, you gave me a look like, who was everybody? Look, I get your sentiment of the winning 3 in a row. The only difference, the reason why I'll disagree with you is because specifically baseball is much harder to win than in NBA, right? If you got Shaq and Kobe, you can run off. If you got Michael Jordan, Pippen, and Phil Jackson, and Dennis Rodman, you can run off 3. You can do that in basketball. The Heatles go to 4 in a row. They only win 2, but, it's questionable if that, You can do that in basketball, football, if you got a team, the Cowboys, as they play Monday night, the old Cowboys. It's so hard to win in baseball. This is why every series is celebrated.
It's just
wild
a lot
card,
that goes into it.
It is.
You gotta remember that.
No, I'm not mad at it. The wild card looks the same as the World Series until parade and all that because it's so hard to win. It's 162 games. It is a marathon. You got guys out, guys in. You're bringing up young guys from AAA. Guys are going down, then they're coming back. That was just, yeah. And it's so difficult to win. Turnover there for Cowboys as they were marching down.
It's going to be a bad night at the office, it looks like.
Yeah, one of those. Looks like one of those for them. But this is why, to me, I say that I understand why people are considered the dynasty for them. Because here's the other thing. They have 5 pennant titles since 2017.
Yeah, but that's not.
Well, hold on. I'm just saying. They went to the World Series in 2017, lost to the Astros. We all know what happened there. The Trastros, a lot of cheating going on. So I think that benefited them. People feel like they got cheated in that one. They go the very next year, they lose to Mookie Betts and the Red Sox. They would get Mookie 2 years later. But that, to me, going to the World Series 5 times since 2017 and winning 3, that's why you get the dynasty. Because they've won 3 and have gone to 5, Rob. That is insane, and that's why you
lost 2.
Yes, they lost 2, and one was controversial in the cheating.
But they lost 2.
They did, but they
how
won
are you a
3
dynasty
and 5
when you've lost two championships?
3 in 5 years, 3 and 5 appearances since 2017 is to me, and the expectations. I don't know. I didn't look at odds, and Martin might know. I would imagine they're the odds-on favorite right now, Rob G said thumbs up without even looking.
I mean,
so what I'm saying is,
every team that wins
the
championship
expectation is for them to win again, which would let's assume
that's a
4.
Yeah, if you believe
and you also mentioned, look how hard it is. Back-to-back.
No, but that's
right now.
No, but that's what makes you a dynasty. And here's the thing.
Odd couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. Shout out to DJ Ali Alex, little Fred Hammond here, Detroit's own, one of the greatest of all time. Thank you to Clarence Hill Jr. joined us. And by the way, aches and pains can sneak up on you during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget about pain and help you get some memories instead. With one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep it moving. Use as directed. And I'm with you, Rob. I'm not saying nothing else.
I know.
We're not saying that.
You know what else? We'll let last call do.
This is the last call.
Last call. Last call time on the odd.
Last call. Who we got?
Kevin in Culver City. You are the last call here on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
God is good.
All the time.
Hey, Rob. This is a moment for baseball. 50 million people watch the World Series, and you should bask in that greatness of that Game 7. It was like a prize fight, and you got to get Justin Dean on MLB Bro. Come on, man. Show some respect to the brothers, and you got to get Blake Snell on MLB Bro too, all the brothers. Just kidding.
I don't care. Nobody tell me. Blake Snell got something. He got 8%. Something.
Oh, he coming to the cookout.
Yeah, something up in the family tree.
After doing the worm.
Yeah.
6-7. Rob, look, you've seen so much baseball. We've been trying to get baseball to this point, and I think baseball is at the world front for sports right now. It's the Mecca. That game was amazing. You got 25 million people watching in this country, 50% more than basketball. Baseball is king right now, and the Blue Jays and the Dodgers is the new Celtics-Lakers. Just like Lakers-Celtics in the 80s, that's what Blue Jays and Dodgers is. Two of the best teams going toe-to-toe. Ohtani, Yamamoto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You got to love it. Bo Bichette. That was baseball, and that was sports at its best. Appreciate the game. And Mickey Rojas, Mr. Clutch. You got to love Mr. Clutch.
Okay.
In the field and the home run.
All right, Kevin.
You know you loved it, Rob.
Kevin.
You loved it, Rob. Justin Dean, MLB Bro, come on. Let's go. Get
Kevin, where are my wings from the Lakers playoffs?
Kev,
I'm going to give you your wings when you get Justin on the show. He's going to be perfect for you guys.
Kev, get Justin on the show so Kev can DoorDash you some wings so we can get this over with.
I want my wings.
Just DoorDash him some wings, Kev, so we can get it over with.
All right.
Just make sure you get some Louisiana rub up in there.
You know who's not going to be a mentee of Rob Parker?
Who that?
Kevin from Culver City.
That's right.
Yeah. That's true because he keeps jumping all on you about that game. From there on, we boycotting, right? We're not talking the next 3 minutes?
I can't say anything. What am I going to say?
I don't know. Every time we say something, it's a drop.
Is there something? I mean, I can't say any. Can I say anything?
It's all right. You all stop talking. Me and Alex will go for the next 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that.
Ratings is going up and up, and then everyone's go down.
No, we get a call from Scott. Hey, never do that again.
What are you doing?
We had the worst 3 minutes of our entire existence.
See, you already said.
See, shooting us down that fast, huh?
Hey, I'm turning into you.
That's got to be racist.
Where would y'all be without us?
Racist.
Y'all wouldn't have jobs. Y'all be on the unemployment line.
That's not me.
Wow.
That's what you said.
Wow.
You said none of us would have jobs.
The minorities on the show are the ones that can't get jobs, is what you're saying.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. But wait a minute. That is not what I said.
What did you say?
I just
we got a whole tape of it, right?
Yeah, but I never said that
we
you
all
guys,
should be grateful. Bow at the the altar of you.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that you wouldn't work or that.
What did you say?
I just feel like blessed.
Feel like.
I feel blessed to be able to work with you and then allow you guys. Allow you guys to be able to express yourself and to use your talents on the show, like all of us.
No, seriously, Charter.
That's all
Charter
I'm saying.
Parker. iHeart Parker. We appreciate you allowing us.
That's not what I'm saying. You got me all wrong.
Okay.
I respect the
I
talent.
think all of you two.
All I ever do, okay, and I'm just gonna say one last thing.
Okay. Well, I doubt that, but go ahead.
When we were doing this show,
yes,
and I wanted to introduce Alex. Tell me I'm lying. Everybody on the show and what makes this show work.
Right.
Just get to the show. Nobody cared. Blah, blah, blah. No. Did I not, Rob G?
I'll give you that.
Alex,
I got a stern phone call from the Bobs about it.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
And what did I do? I refused to go along with that. Because you guys are the show. I have to have you.
I'm not going to lie. This is by far your top acting performance.
No, remember that?
Like, Morgan Freeman might need to cast you as his brother in a movie.
The next thing was like, man, Rob G, you're doing a really good job. You deserve more money. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me ask how it goes. No, they said no, Rob. They don't want. Well, yeah, it is tough right now.
It is tough.
I get it.
Yeah.
I just got my raise, though, so I can see why I don't got nothing left.
I can see they just paid. They put the money on your boy. You ain't got no more money. I'll tell you what. My brother, Ron Parker.
Rob G, you know that's not
true.
true.
You could be his little brother.
That was the funniest conversation.
I went in there and I said,
no, you did not.
He ain't put up no fight. He ain't put up no fight.
Hey, can we give Rob G and Alex more money? No. Okay.
Hey, that boy, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson put up a more fight than what you put up in there.
I said, but Rob G just had another baby. He'll get more of a write-off with the taxes. He'll be all right.
It's like a raise if you think about it with the tax write-off.
Just keep having babies, Rob G. It'll work out. Unsnip it. Untie the knot. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, I was thinking, Rob G.
Alex, I've always got your back.
You're right.
I got your feet too.
Thank you.
3 pair of Jordans. Monty,
that boy's
he has
counting.
3 pair of Jordans.
3.
He is counting. What size shoe do you wear, Rob?
No, that's not. We don't wear the same. He wears 12. I wear 11.
It's true.
Close enough.
No.
Somebody sent him a 12. He was like, here you go.
And the first pair, I even asked him, did he like the color? Elijah has a pair of Jordans. I take care of the staff.
No,
because
seriously.
You know why?
Why?
I appreciate everybody. Rob G has Jordans and never had a pair.
Well, you never had a pair, Rob G?
No.
Well, I didn't have a pair for a long time. So I was about 32, believe it or not. Couldn't afford them. Then it became pride. I don't want them. Now I'm cracked out.
The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?